Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skullgirls Be Great. This is the audio test we will be starting soon. Please let me know if any of the commentators this week are a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want all of us to be about equally as loud, and the game should be just barely audible. If there are any recommendations that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. Alright. I mean what I say, please give feedback about the audio. That's what this part is all about. We're gonna give it about 10, maybe 15 more minutes for people to sign up, as I did just post on Twitter and the SG General Discord. I feel like I should pay more attention to that because I delegated those tasks and those people let me down. Oh well. What's up, Graham? How's it going? Hey there, Dry Eyes. Nice to see you here. The Humble Savage, you say? Berg Toss. Showing up. Hello, big, massive, huge. Good old BMH. J2, I don't know if I already said hi, but hello. Zolly, hello. What else we got in chat? We actually got a pretty decent turnout. A lot of people want their free money. What do we got so far? 13? Yeah. 5 of you have not checked in yet, so letting you know right now, if you signed up and you did not check in, please go check in on the challenge page. Oh, there are 15 people now. Still not enough. Thought of a tip. Robo jumping medium kick will make her not land during startup and active frame. I did not know that. That is a cool thing to note. I will definitely add that to the list. Just a moment. Stuff. See how well that works out. I don't know if I have to like reload the scrolling tips. Like, how does this work? Okay. Please rig bracket in your favor. I'll see what I can do. I mean, we don't do any sort of collusion here. That's definitely not a thing. Oh, Big Massive Huge did have a tip, but I think I remember not putting it on there because it was a meme. What was it? It was similar to LSF's tip. Oh, just win and you'll get the win. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a good meme though. Lightning Saber Flash's quote was, "I would have won if I didn't," or what was it? "Damn it, I would have won if I hadn't lost." And then your quote was, "Just win and you'll get the win." Neither of which are here, unfortunately. There's only one. Put it up there. I don't know. I put in one as a joke because no one else was suggesting stuff, and that was just "don't get hit." And I'm like, yeah, that's good enough. Orange file is toxic as fuck. Not even. Still better, or still less input delay than Street Fighter, I think. I'm not positive on that, though. Push block bans level 5 on the 15th or 8th. Tuba quote to PBGC, grab him before the final hit. That's a real thing? I'm putting this in there just because that blows my mind. That's a real thing? Oh my god, it's actually in one of the tutorials. Are you serious? Very specifically the 15th hit or 8th tuba quote. That's godlike. Does this work? Is it actually showing newer stuff or no? I don't even know if it's working. Ah, we'll find out. The seating is not finalized at this time. We are still waiting another 10 more minutes for people to join and sign up, etc. The following people have not checked in at this time. Lalito TV, just 732. You two are the only remaining people who have signed up and have not checked in. If I do not see you in chat, I cannot check you in for you. But ideally, you check in yourselves, because that's the whole point. Let's see. I'm so tired. What makes the kill stages robo so good? Oh, it's an emote. I've never seen Sage touch robot. Yeah, nor have I, which is why I was confused, honestly. I give it 8 more minutes. We're gonna wait till 7:15 Central Time. Let's see. So I do think we're saturated. I don't think anyone else is signing up, but still want to give them the time I said I was gonna give them. Again, if you are participating today and you have not checked in, please go to the challenge page and checked in. There are 2 people who have not checked in, Lolito TV and Just 732. Check in now or die. Well, I mean, check in the next 8 minutes and or die, but same idea. Still can't dash block, really? It's not that bad. Even if you do it imperfectly, it's fine. With practice, you'll get better at it. I almost never have to do it. I mostly just use it against Peacock, but there are times where against certain pressure I have to do it. When Uni gets rolled back, you'll return. Which one, Unist or Uniclear? Because from what I understand, when Uniclear came out, the game instantly died. Unist was cool just because of Hilda. I literally did not want to play that game, I just wanted to learn Hilda combos. She looks so cool. I don't know anything about Uniclear. I literally know nothing about it. Hilda means rise up. Well, something's rising, and it's not her bathwater level. I don't know. That was a shitty joke. I tried. SG players only play Hilda because of the 50-50. Is that a thing? Do SG players play Hilda? I've gotten a message. Go to Horny Joe. When's Mahjong? Okay, alright, you... So, I looked up... So, my friends and I gamble in Mahjong all the time. We've been doing this since middle school. We've been gambling our lunch money. But, like, lately my friends have just been really lame and have been canceling plans on me. So I'm like, alright, go, goddamn. So I started looking up Mahjong places and Mahjong parlors in the area. Apparently, you can never go to a Mahjong parlor because everyone there is so good at cheating that they'll scam you out of all your money. If you're not used to cheating and, like, playing there as a regular, you're gonna get fucked. If you want to look elsewhere, though, we found, I found communities where they'll play Mahjong in person, but not for money. But from there, some person DM'd me and sent me a shady link to a group of people who definitely play for money. With questionable legality. I don't know if they have a gambling license, but they definitely do that. And that's where I'm getting my Mahjong fix now. Apparently they stream their tournaments too, which is... that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, cause Kiwami 100% speedrun. Yo, I don't have a week. Actually, I don't know, if you optimize the heck out of it, how long would it take? 5 days? I don't know. How do you want to fight in Mahjong? Missing now. Do I need help with commentary? Do I need help? No. I won't mind the company if you're bored and you want to chill. I plan on taking it easy today, so I'm like, I'm not particularly stressed about commentary or anything. That sounds good to me. The only commentary needed is the background SG music. You're not wrong. Might try streaming your misadventures. Oh, hell yeah. What do you use to play Mahjong? Because I have a phone app that I play against real people with, but like... oh, what the heck is it? Tenho is like the only desktop app that I think works. I don't actually know about other ones that are particularly effective. There's a browser version on Soul? Of Soul? I actually did not know that. That's dope. I'll look into that. We were this close to getting Sage to sign up. Damn, I'm upset. I'm glad you tried, Doc. That would have been really cool if you did. You would have gotten like $50 maybe. Ultimately, what was his reason for saying no? He was tired? Or like, did he have a bad reason, like, we suck or something? So we definitely suck. Nobody he wanted to play against. Oh! Well, I mean, that's a fair reason. Okay. I'm actually surprised. He doesn't want to play against Don Hibiki? Alright. I know recently Penny ran into 159 Man in quick play, which is super cool. I didn't know that person played anymore. You have 1.9 Man added? That's cool. You play sets sometimes? That's super cool. Go up to like 2 and 30. Not surprised. He's pretty good. This isn't the money tournament. Yes, it is. Oh, isn't this the money tournament? I can read. Yeah, it is the money tournament, in fact. 715? What's 715? Oh, it's 7:15. Oh, snap, it's 7:15. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Skullgirls Be Great. What we do here is we host a standardized Skullgirls tournament. That means we're following the same rules that Majors do. There's no longer any banned tech. It has all been patched out. So now it is just best 3 out of 5, double elimination. 2 sets per round on winner's side will be on stream. Losers will be on stream after... Did one person not check in? Who didn't check in? I just need to double check. Lalito and Just did not check in. Unfortunate. That's okay, I guess. I know someone at Lalito, which is cool, but if they just asked for a DQ, oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Good stuff. Well, they took care of it themselves in that case, which is what the purpose of check-in is. So, I mean, I guess that worked out. 2 sets per round on winner set, except for round 1, which will have 1 set. Because there's a silly number of people, which is totally fine. The winner's side, 2 sets per round. Losers will be on stream. Losers round 6 and forward. This is the prize pool tournament. That means you will stand a chance of getting money if you place in 1st, 2nd, or 3rd place. What else? What else? If you are participating today, please join the Steam group chat. You can find the Steam group chat by typing !BG8 chat into Twitch chat. That will provide you a link. Stay in that Steam chat until the tournament is done, or not until the tournament, until you're fully eliminated from the tournament. Not just when you're knocked into losers or whatever. Like, literally stay in there so we can communicate with you, your opponents can find you, and you can communicate with us about logistical issues that you may or may not encounter. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's for. This is primarily what it's for, anyway. Anything else? Anything else? Oh yeah, since this is the prize pool tournament, I will be seeding everyone that is playing. Let's go check. So, I mean, I'm gonna mute myself. I'll be back in like a minute or something.
And that says to the man, you don't wash the hot dogs like that.
Unfortunate. I saw someone spinning a hot dog like 5 minutes ago, like it was like a pen. That bothered me.
Fucking video's been doing numbers, man. Like, what the fuck
is that number? Is that video everywhere?
Dude, that video's fucking everywhere.
That's fucking funny. But like, it's just, I don't know. Just seeing it flop around just kind of made my fingers feel uncomfortable.
Sage is online. Is he streaming?
Apparently, Doc almost convinced him to join, but he didn't want to play anyone in the tournament.
Makes sense. Oh, PME is also online.
Alright, anyway, entertaining the stream. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna seed everything.
Oh yeah, make me first seed. Make me first seed, dude.
Damn, you didn't even sign up.
So make me first seed.
Alright.
Yeah, who's in the tournament? Is there anyone I want to play? And by that I mean, is Sev in the tournament?
Sev is not in the tournament, no.
Then yeah, there's no one I want to play. Yeah, best person here is Dawn. I literally beat Dawn with my Peacock on stream.
Let's see.
So, what's up, chat? True. Dude, my Peacock's fucking trash, dude. It's so fucking, like, insane. Like... Lowered air dash up? Yeah, dude, lowered air dash stuff's hard as fuck. Like, I mean, Havoc's like the only one that can do it consistently, because he literally is the most technical player in the game, probably. That man deleted his Discord.
Do you remember KJ?
No, I don't. Okay,
I can't, because I know they played before. I just can't remember what I thought of their level of play.
Hold on, let me look at this. So Don's first seed, even if there wasn't seeding points. Let's see. Like, I recognize a lot of these names, but they're all kind of just like this bubble of like around the same level to me. Like, so it's hard like ranking them. Is that Dizzy isn't Dizzy Mage, right? That's not the Dizzy we all know, right?
I don't think so. Could be. I mean, they said something in chat. Do you recognize their Discord? They just said Dizzy.
They're in Discord?
They, in Discord? They made a comment about, alright, I signed up somewhere. I forgot where. It was in
not that I'd rank Dizzy that highly, but... No, it's not him.
Okay.
Not that I'd rank Dizzy like super highly, but that'd be someone I know other than. Graham says KJ is around the same skill level as Don. I'm not sure I believe him.
I'll bump him up a little bit at least. Yeah. See where it goes from there.
I don't know.
The bottom half is just kind of a.
Yeah, this ruffled guy. I think I've played him before. I don't know. I forget who he is. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. I like if it's who I think it is, I think he'd be second seed.
Well, I mean, second seed has points. Graham Sandwich has points.
Oh, I forgot that besides first place doesn't like gets points too. I totally forgot.
Mm-hmm. For second and third.
Greg would actually probably have more points than I do, right? Because he's probably made top 3 more than enough to offset the 1 first place I got. No?
Not for this month. This month.
Really?
You got first place. He got third place once or twice, so you'd still have more.
Oh, that's not enough?
No, third place is 1 point, second place is 3 points, first place is 5 points.
Don't remember playing it. Then you might not be the guy I'm thinking of, Ruffled Crab. Slide sucks, Angie? Did I say Slide sucks? I think Slide's like super niche. I don't think it necessarily sucks. But it's like super fucking niche. Like, I don't think it's as good as some people say it is, for sure.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the current bracket is now finalized. Feel free to refresh your challenge page. You should be able to see the finalized seating and your appropriate opponents. Round 2, sit tight, just enjoy the show. Round 1 will be on stream right now. It's going to be Namely versus Zolly. I mean, agree, disagree, I don't know. Like, I honestly just didn't recognize like the bottom half almost.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree with your third seed kind of off a rip.
So the third seed is a meme more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, I see that you're kind of just doing names you recognize, which I guess is kind of the best we can do here, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, so third seed is a meme because there's absolutely no collusion on the stream, but Doc asked to be given a little bit of an edge, and I'm like, all right, but there's no collusion on the stream, and then now it's a meme.
Sick. Yeah, yeah. There's just so many names I don't recognize. I doubt you recognize much more than I do, right? Like,
I don't think I do. If anything, you probably recognize more than I do, honestly.
Yeah.
A lot of these faces are from Gr8, which is why I do recognize, like J2 I recognize, Musenheim I recognize. Yeah, and then like a lot of the top half I recognize. We'll see how this goes. Alright, they're already in here. That's good to know. It's fantastic.
Yeah, this Zolly guy I have 18 ping with and 14 jitter. He's like he's just in my bathroom.
Oh yeah. He's got experience from playing multiplayer.
True. I should open up the chat.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Bella double. Okay, round 2. No, Mega Missing No, don't start yet, please. We're just gonna run this game and then essentially decide things that are on stream.
Oh, okay. Bit of a fumble up top. Get the conversion done. Take it to the corner. We were filling up on Dizzy, makes sense. Reset around there.
Yeah.
Throw reset, I mean, it's fine.
He really reset there? KJ is not me. I am show you ramen. Oh, he mistimed that jab frame kill actually, but it didn't matter. Man, that's not even that many tags. No one will have more tags than Matlock Holmes, aka Trickstar.
Matlock Holmes, the raw tagging monster?
Yeah, also like the shitty internet, but also like he just had that like really confusing fucking name, remember? That was like just a series of letters and numbers.
No. If you're talking about FTD SJK or whatever the heck his name was, that was Mad World. That wasn't Matlock Holmes.
No, Matlock had like a crazy ass fucking like tag.
I don't remember it.
It had like open like arrow brackets and shit. It's crazy.
Damn, got symbols in there and shit. That's
yeah,
crazy.
no, it was like it literally looked like he just like had a seizure typing an emoticon or something. Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, so we got Namely up 1-0 against Zolly.
Yeah, arrow bracket. I don't know what those are called. They're called something else.
The greater than, less than signs, I don't know.
Oh, that's also true. Fuck.
Ampersand GLT or something if you want to get nerdy.
I don't know what that means.
So in URLs, you can technically have symbols, but you can't write the symbol. So you have to use a key code for it, and it's not ASCII. It's like ampersand, and then each thing has it's like ampersand and 2 letters always for everything.
Okay, I've said
Ampersand,
the phrase
or ampersand and a number is also a thing. Like
Great,
ampersand
man.
20 is
This
a
the level
space.
of know-how I'm
Percent.
working with here.
Yeah. Not ampersand. I was saying ampersand. It's a percent symbol. Whatever.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I'm just making a nerd joke.
Pretty sure he still has 3 O's at team names. True. I mean, like, who's it? Lightning has still, or he used. I think he changed it to do a name that memes on me. But Lightning, like, still has SGLE in his tag too. I should put SGLE back in my tag to shout out my boy Lightning. And Tom's playing Skullgirls again. Yeah, I should put it back in my fucking tag.
Do they have SGLE in their tags?
I don't know if Tom still does, but Lightning did until I talked to him recently, and he changed his name to me. He changed his name to Show Me Ramen.
Show me ramen. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was SGLE LSF.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like, and he was like, I was like, damn, why do you still have these? Like, why not? I'm like, true. Like, Lightning's the realist. All right, like all of the advice that you ever hear Crank give on stream is just my advice, which is Lightning's advice. Lightning is the greatest mind the Skullgirls has ever known. That's just a fact.
Let's do this in one take.
I mean, no other man can tell you exactly why he lost. UGC, but we get the input. The corner.
Yeah. Well, no, the set play doesn't come from me. The combo does. The combo does. She does way different set play than I do. And yeah. And this man is getting ratioed right now.
Yeah. I mean, Solo Lies is not the easiest thing to deal with. I know.
Yeah, because the problem is once you get hit by, like, Solo Eliza shouldn't be able to hit you, but, like, it's Skullgirls, so it happens, right? And, like, once Eliza hits you, it's, like, really. I think, like, once Eliza's hitting you, it's, like, so fucking difficult to deal with.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, once you're in the corner, the Eliza corner set plays some of the most, like, ridiculous shit to deal with. I'd rather deal with, like, 100 doubles or. Like, but the problem is, like, Solo Eliza should never be able to hit you, like, in, like, 99% of situations.
Mm-hmm.
Hell,
But
Eliza
eventually a stray hit will happen, and if there's a character that can convert off of it, it's Eliza.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, even Eliza with assist, right, isn't that scary? Like, I think Eliza kind of sucks, but she is brain dead as all hell.
But you'll usually see her in a lot of duos. The only trio I can think of that actually plays Eliza is Fuzzy, I think. Can't really think
I
of it.
mean, Sonic now. Although
That's not
Sonic
gonna
doesn't seem to be
stay.
playing anymore. I don't know, man. He can play whatever the fuck he wants and still win.
Yeah, probably.
Also, Fenster used to. Cloud's Parasol
Fenster
team.
played Eliza in a trio?
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh.
Right? Am I thinking someone else?
Fenster is solo Parasol for most of his life. He occasionally picked up a team, but it was like a meme.
But
He never like played
he
it in
had
a tournament.
Yeah, he had that trio though, right?
I wouldn't be able to confirm that.
Am I tripping? And then Cloud's Parasol Slide team has Eliza. But that's like his 4th best team, maybe? I don't even know.
Either way, it's like you don't see her in too many trios. You see her often in duos, on like especially on quick play and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, Full Bleed plays Eliza now. I keep on forgetting. Like, 'cause that's just not
That's
in my
just-
head.
Yeah, that's also. It's just really surprising. I don't know. I feel like he
Yeah.
was doing so well with the Fortune ban, and it's like it's like every other Fortune player was just like, wait, maybe he's onto something, picking up ban and things like that. But for him to pick up a third, I feel like it's pretty unnecessary. His team was fine as a duo. It's one of the few
Does
duos that I
Sunset
think
still
work.
play Eliza? I feel like she drops that character every 2 weeks.
She drops and picks her back up every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, like she just cycles every character as a third that isn't big. Like she doesn't play Big Band and like Beowulf, because obviously Beowulf doesn't have synergy with her shell.
Well,
But,
speaking
like,
of
yeah.
cycling, let's cycle in our next set of players. We got round 2 coming up. I kind of want to see KJ versus Osaka.
Yeah, I want
they
to
will
know
be
who
on
this
stream.
guy is, because
Yeah.
he's being gassed up.
And then, do you want any match in particular on stream?
Not really. Yeah, not really.
Okay, we'll get Graham Sandwich versus Thank
Okay.
as the second block. So block 2 is just KJ versus Osaka, followed by block 5, which is Graham Sandwich versus Thank 1. That means everybody else should be playing off stream. Make sure you're playing your matches ASAP.
Yeah, I was gonna say either get like Graham or Mega Missing Nose like set on stream just because they're like friends of the stream, you know, and like we like them. That's like no other reason. Like I honestly don't think those are gonna be the best games either. But like you know, they're people that we enjoy having around.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just definitely want to give exposure to a lot of players who are like been on the stream a lot and also just like don't often get their chance to shine, especially like I mean, some of these players are like they have really really good days and really really bad days, and we don't get to see their really really good days often. So I kind of want to give them a chance. So I want Graham Sandwich on stream versus Thank after KJ versus Osaka. So it's KJ versus Osaka in here first.
Yeah, let's solve the mystery. Let's solve the riddles on these Skittles. Yeah, give new players like Mega Missing Nose some time on screen.
So the I know Osaka's asking for the lobby link. If you join the Steam group chat, you can find the lobby link there. You can also just get it here. There it is.
Oh, I was about to put it. 8th word's Valentine for sure, dude. Dude, I don't even know if there's 8 Valentines left.
That was my first response when I saw that meme. When I saw that copy pasta, I'm like, there are 8 Valentine players?
This man, but like you know, this man like probably had like a list like of like every Valentine that plays the game next to like his dad's shotgun and like a jar of Vaseline.
Damn.
Dude, like I am like half surprised that he didn't just like dox Mega Missing No and like show up to his house or something.
I mean, I don't know. He didn't seem like a stalker. He just seemed like a very misguided, frustrated child.
That dude was like unhinged. Like that dude is gonna grow up to be a neo-Nazi, like 100%.
Damn. That's all it takes.
Like that is just like the temperament of that guy. Like you saw like how that dude acted like the entire time. And then there's that other dude who's like an actual white supremacist that we had to ban from the Discord.
Oh yeah, that was fucked up. There were like 3 of those. They were all from like the same.
Yeah, they all joined around the same time. Shocker.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yeah.
Osaka's here. We're still waiting on KJ. KJ, where are you?
Yeah, Osaka's here. We're still. Oh, sorry about that. Stream was on phone.
Can I at them?
Yeah, everyone gassing this dude up, and then, like, where the fuck they at?
What does that mean? Like gaslighting, or what the fuck are you saying?
Gassing someone up?
Yeah.
Like pumping them up, man.
Oh. Oh, he said DQ? Did he actually?
Oh damn, you fucked the seating, bruh.
No, the person that said DQ them was DQ'd. The person who said DQ them was just 732. Oh, you just DM'd them. They said DQ. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh, I thought he was mad at us. He's just mad at the situation. Okay. I was like, Graham, why are you wilding like this? I mean, it seems very unlikely that the patch will happen in Facade. Like, I don't know.
Alright, well, lucky you, Osaka. You were concerned about being on stream, and you get a bye.
Yo. Congrats, Osaka, taking that 3-0. You know, or 1-0, I guess. Taking a best-of-5 set in one game is truly a feat, you know?
Yeah,
almost like that time Lightning went 0-3 in a double elimination bracket.
Yeah, there's someone in chat talking about they were gonna go 0-6 in this tournament, and I was just thinking, I'm like, that's all I could think about the what's it called, Lightning going 0-3.
Playing like 0-3 in a double in bracket, man is the greatest Skullgirls player to have ever graced the game.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Graham. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to succeed the succeed the hype. AJ, the man who's gassing up. AJ's
I shouldn't say that. I know this guy's 17. Never mind. I didn't say that. Just occurred to me. He told me how old he was last night.
You're scared of playing KJ. Oh, okay. Damn, everyone's still hyping this man up. From the grave, he's putting the fear in players. It's crazy.
True. I didn't say anything, Graham. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you cancel me, bro. Yeah, me and him played for like 2 hours last night.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Alright,
See what he's learned in 2 hours.
Is this picture of a streamer or is it of him? Because either way, I'm scared. Yeah. No idea who this guy is, so... It's so weird that, like, people like this, like, will just drop into the tournament for, like, a couple weeks and then we'll never see them again.
Yeah, it's,
you know,
it's kind of neat. Like, I wonder where they go. Like, I'm assuming they just have their own little Discord of friends that they play, and then somebody hears about like, this tournament that goes on that they join for a couple of times.
Yeah, like, how do you play enough Skullgirls to want to enter a tournament, do it, like, a couple times, and then just, like, never be seen again?
I don't know, tournaments aren't for everyone. Like, some people never get over that tournament anxiety. It's a thing.
True. I wouldn't know what that's like. Oh, good H. Luger. Yeah.
Really grab reset.
Graham was getting mad mileage last night off of just air grabbing the shit out of me.
This is pretty good.
So, yeah. I also like that he's sticking with the Robo. But yeah, Graham told me he's looking to like kind of like Graham was telling me that consistency is kind of like the name of the game right now for him. Because like he said on one of the other online tournaments he beat Louis Wu, who had been like a kind of demon for him, and then had 2 close sets against both Doppler and Full Bleed that both went to Game 5. So he's saying that like he feels like he's trending upward, and so he wants kind of like consistency to be like kind of what he focuses on now that he's gotten like, you know, his results are trending upward, so he wants to make sure that they keep happening. Which I think is,
he started off the set really, really strong, and it kind of shows that he's focusing so much on consistency, because he like very confidently converted off of very strange hits. Like,
yeah, I mean, to be fair, Tank One like clearly doesn't know what to do here, so like he's just waiting for him to jump and then hit him with the H. Luger every time. Like but like yeah, he has the game.
I got clipped with the cross up, and then he's gonna go
into
the
side to kill. Oh my god, what?
I'm just gonna walk up.
Yeah, but yeah, like set play. Yeah, like set playing like really like cleanly people who are like clearly worse than you is like the first step, right, to consistency. It's just like set playing the fuck out of lower level players.
Imagine not having tournament anxiety.
I mean, I never don't want to have tournament anxiety because, like, at that point, I feel like it's not fun. But, like, if it gets to the point where it's, like, actually affecting your performance in, like, a major way, then that's a problem, right?
I mean, it's like what everyone learns in middle school, right? There's, like, good stress and bad stress. Where it's, like, some level of tournament anxiety you kind of need. You kind of need that drive, that push, being like, ah, shit, like, I gotta really pay attention and focus, otherwise I'm gonna get eliminated. Because if you don't have that, that's often how people get knocked into losers, and then from losers you'll see suddenly like people who were knocked out really early like strive all the way to the end, right? The reason things like that happen is because when they finally that anxiety kicks in. So you never want too little.
Yeah, I mean we've seen, you know, both of us, you know, we've seen countless examples both in person and, you know, online, and not just video games, of, you know, people not having too much anxiety and people not having enough and it costing them games, right? It happens. But then, yeah, I think different people have different struggles of either having too much or too little. Usually too much is the problem, especially for when you're not, like, a top player already. But, yeah, that's typically how it goes.
And if you players like Tejo or something like that from, like, StarCraft 2, then you have all sorts of different types of anxiety that you don't have to worry about tournament anxiety at all.
Yeah. You know, bro, speaking of which, I didn't watch Group C yet, but I got spoiled on the results.
Oh, shit.
Do you know either?
I know up to winner's side. Like, I saw Dream get out.
Yeah, so, like, you know who didn't get out then.
Probably Trap, is my guess. I don't actually know.
Can I just spoil it for you?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Maru.
Maru doesn't make it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess one Janair had to die, but, like... Or did both of them die? Did both Trap and eliminated?
Let me check again. Is it on Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check again.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, that was probably a smart DHC.
Yeah, so Dream and Trap made it out. That's right. And Maru placed last in the group. Like, that's the big shocker.
Whoa, wait, what? So Solar didn't make it out?
Mm-mm.
That's insane.
Yeah, right?
My mind is blown that Trap made it out, because Trap has been playing like garbage for like 2 years now. And
Yeah,
like a lot of people say he's like the best Protoss, but he never shows it in tournaments.
Yeah. You have TY, like, scraping by. You have Maru placing last in his group. We're like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah. I mean, Maru's like a big deal. Like he was generally considered like probably up there with some of the best players of all time. So to see him get knocked out like that, that's pretty crazy. ESL turning upside down. Yeah, I don't know.
No,
I'm starting to agree with you. The whole scripted thing for TY though, because like not only did he get the what's it called, the revenge on special,
like,
yeah. But
yeah,
he
like,
also now gets to run back
draw...
against Parting, like in round of 8. Like this is what he wants.
It's the Northwest Majors conspiracy is that he wants to be the one to knock him out. That was like, you'll never convince. Like I know, like it's probably not true, but you'll never convince me that it's not the case that Sonic like threw purposely to Sage in Northwest Majors that year.
Preset. Well, I mean, for Northwest Majors, yeah. I mean, okay, fine, that's a thing. But like. For like TY, like preset, he literally said in an interview where it's like, even if I get knocked into loses, which nobody thought he was gonna get knocked into loses, he wants to be the one to knock special out. Like that sounds way too coordinated. I don't know.
Problem is though, like he played like shit the entire day. Like the games against special didn't look much better.
I think he played worse against special than he did against.
Yeah. Also, guys, if you're gonna collude, don't do it in the fucking stream chat. Don't do it in a place that the TOs can see. Like,
yeah, special didn't really fuck up TY. I know why TY was pissed, because TY was trying to use his like weird ability from being winner to get all the Protoss into a single group. That's my theory, because he wanted to not deal with Protoss because Terran struggles with them.
Yeah, but yeah, so like fuck him, right? Like that's special prerogative to do that, right? Like,
sure, but like his special's prerogative should have been what helps him get out of the group. If he thought adding a Protoss in was gonna help him get out of the group, that's fine. But all he did really was just piss off TY.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, really like it was, he didn't do it, but like again, it's for his prerogative to do whatever he wants, right? Like,
I guess.
Like TY doesn't get to dictate what he does with that shit.
Sure, but again, as a good tournament player, you want to do something that helps you, not just screws over someone else.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, clearly it was a dick move. I'm not saying it wasn't a dick move, it was just hilarious.
No, it was super funny that it happened. Like, I'm glad that all of that happened. And just watching TY just rant on this guy for a while, like literally like 2 minutes of the final stages of group selection was just him just shitting on special. Especially because, like, I mean, like, one, Asian people in general, and then, like, two, like, StarCraft players, like, you know, Manor Zerg type shit, you know. And manners are extremely important. Yeah, both of those things. Right, like, especially because, like, StarCraft was, like, the first, you know, big real esport, right? There's a whole culture around it being very prestigious and proper, and, like, they've held conduct in a pretty high standard there, right? Like, people used to fucking hate Idra because of how he acted. People still hate Idra because of how he acted. Yeah. No one wants him back. True. Yeah, like, everyone just, like, despised Idra, like... Alright, Dry Eyes sent me a message. They said, at me, do we play loses immediately? Yes, you play loses immediately. Play loses as soon as possible. Thank you. Alright. What was I about to say? Alright, yeah, so, about that set, like, I mean, I was still watching while we were talking about StarCraft stuff, and it seemed like Graham Sandwich started off really, really strong, but then he started to, like, fall apart a little bit later. Like, I don't know if it was just, like, tournament nerves or something, but, like, it felt like his consistency that we saw in that first match kind of started fading away, or maybe he just had a really, really good first run, I don't know. But I mean, hopefully he keeps playing like that. Robo's by far his worst character. Robo's by far his worst character because it's the newest pickup. Oh, okay. So, like, that's where you're going to see the consistency go. Like, his double's about as good as yours. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. Or, I mean, his Robo's about as good as yours. So, like, once the double dies, like, a lot of that consistency goes out the window. For sure. I see. But, I mean, the double dying, yeah, is a sign of the consistency slipping a little bit, for sure. Nonetheless, if Graham plays, like, how he played that first match for the rest of the tournament, like, I have really high hopes on how far he can get. Because that's really, really well done. But for now, we are going to move on to winner side round 3. As I mentioned earlier, if you have your opponent on loser's side, please play your opponent immediately until loses round 6. Loses round 6 will be on stream. But that does mean that Ruffled, Thank One, Dizzy, Turgtoss, KJ, well, I mean, KJ's actually going to be a bye, so I'm going to eliminate him. Missing No and Zolly should all be playing their sets right now. Please play your sets right now. Jatsu will be fighting the winner, so make sure you're paying attention to that. Round 3 on stream. We're going to go ahead and... I still want to see Osaka. I still want to see how they play. So let's get Dawn versus Osaka on stream.
So I've played this person on on stream and just a couple times. It's not going to be pretty. I'm just going to say that right now.
Very well. So we're gonna also have, I'm thinking, Doc versus Musenheim. So let's get you two up here. So we're gonna go in block order. Dawn versus Osaka is block 18. So actually, Osaka's already here. Never mind. We're just gonna get Dawn versus Osaka going, followed by Doc versus Musenheim. So Dry Eyes or Dry Trap, your local dunce, Graham Sandwich, and Variant. Please be playing off stream.
True. Plug my stream, man. Graham, plug my stream. Be in the streets. Yell in my stream name at your neighbors, alright? You gotta be my street team. Alright, man?
Team.
How else am I gonna sell this merch?
Making bots, paying bots.
True.
Oh, every other
True.
streamer makes it.
Graham, make me a block.
Alright, we are gonna go in block order. Okay, Osaka, you left. Perfect. Alright, we're going in block order. Doc versus Musenheim, followed by Osaka versus Dawn Hibiki. Finalized. Alright, so Dawn, or not, yeah, Dawn and Osaka sit tight. Doc, Musenheim, hop on in here. There we go. Still love that picture. Picture's so goofy.
Of course you do, you fucking Skull fan. Let's go call up Lockjaw, see how they're doing.
Hell no. Guys probably in jail by now.
I hope so.
No other player has I really felt like, as much as Lockjaw, I've never felt like any other player was that much of a hazard to society.
Oh no, those crazy neo-Nazis in the Discord.
The neo-Nazis were definitely up there, but Lockjaw looked like he was just gonna assault someone every other day, like he was gonna become a serial rapist. I'm not even joking. That guy was creepy.
Yeah. I wasn't playing the game back when that guy was still around, so I've only heard stories.
You might still be able to see his forum posts on Skullheart. I don't know if they got like purged or anything.
I think someone showed me his Tumblr once.
Oh yeah, his Tumblr is it's a thing.
It was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, round start hop and round start SBO plus assist.
Oh
my god,
whoa, that was gank.
She shoved that in his anus during the blitzer.
I mean, I don't know, that blitzer was pretty far gone. It looked like she just fit it right between his toes.
Yeah, dude, she just checked his fucking colon and like fucking got the hit. Like, what the hell?
Well, the bombs are coming from somewhere. It's not Beowulf.
Oh my god, M-Chair Oki.
M-Chair's so dumb.
So dumb. Get hit, yeah. Lil Doppler saving the day once again.
Alright, we're gonna play OP. We don't have Chair this time.
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Not respecting
Chero's
the
no hype combo might not be enough. Oh, he has. But he didn't build hype during this, so. Yeah, he's not gonna get much. And that drop's tragic. That drop's also tragic, because I'm really surprised he didn't just get mashed on for the chip there. Alright, we're nothing without the chair, so we're just gonna get it. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Classic PBGC, the exact same timing, and Squiggly's still always open themselves up at that exact same timing. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Not enough people PBGC. I think it's like a meta thing, where it's like we're waiting
That's
for
like, that was like one of the first set defensive things I learned is how to PBGC SBO.
I can count on one hand how many players I've encountered that do that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, sadly. Yeah, like, I am literally waiting for people to start doing that. Like, people just don't PBGC.
That's like one of the first, like, hey, this is like one of these situations that you just get knowledge checked on things. Yeah, I learned that like within like the first 2 months of playing the game for sure. But I think that might have been just because I played you and Royal a lot, right?
I'm assuming that has a lot to do with it.
And Sunset was still occasionally playing Squiggly at that time too.
Enough to do that. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anytime I saw her do forward heavy punch, it was because she accidentally was holding forward when pressing the heavy punch button.
Yeah, but I mean, like back then, right? Everyone did SBO as like a setup.
That's true, I guess.
Dude, like the amount of round start SBO has dropped precipitously over time.
Yeah.
But people still do it, like this game.
I mean, yeah, you kind of have to keep it in your pocket because it is pretty good against some matchups.
Yeah, it's like Eliza round start DP. It's like you
exactly.
can't
It's like
never
you have to have it there as a
it.
respect thing.
Like it actually legitimately sucks, but you can't not ever do it.
Mm-hmm.
Which like I think goes to just show the relative weakness of the character.
That
But
was
it's
a
worked
delayed
twice
SPO
now.
start. That wasn't. Well, I mean, that was a delayed one. She waited for Doc to down back and then did it. So Doc would have switched.
Is Mutsunheim a girl? Have I been using the wrong pronouns?
I have no idea.
Oh, she as in squiggly?
Yeah, I said, yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like what's it called? The fucking round start like with assist. I don't get it because one's gonna like keep them away, and then the assist is just gonna be on cooldown and not be able to hit them.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you're hoping to be aggressive and then keep yourself safe. Like that's the mentality you have. But it ends up just mostly getting you.
What would that catch? What does that assist call catch? Because you can't move if you do round like they can't move if you do round start SBO, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're totally right. Like in that situation, like that combination doesn't make sense. Like unless you're expecting...
unless he's gonna round start arm, like that's not, and like again the assist won't cover that either.
I don't know. I mean, it is pillar assist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the timing won't work out where that would catch arm.
Yeah. Maybe it's just the intention. I don't know. Maybe it's not a Beowulf thing. It might just be the intention. Either way, it does not work against Beowulf.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's a pretty terrible round start. Like, again, like, you have to do round start SBO sometimes, but calling the assist just puts it on cooldown for, like, no reason. Because then you can't use your assist, your DP assist, to cover the PBGC window for SBO, then. Keep it safe.
Okay. Oh, we're not gonna press the button on the way down.
Snatch from the sky is good. That's what you gotta do. Beowulfs are never ready for that.
Okay.
They always think they can just like jump in on you when they do that. You, like just go ahead and meet them in the air. They still have initiative, like but just jump and like they have to respond with something, right? They don't just get a free jump in on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who's in? Yeah, I didn't even watch Group B because there was no one I was interested in watching play there.
Oh, Group B was... Lion Parting's one of my 3 favorite players, so I had to watch that. So, yeah. It was Parting, it was Innovation, I think Dark was there, then I forgot the 4th player.
Bunny,
yeah. Now I know why I
But
forgot
then-
the 4th player.
yeah. D looks interesting. Zest, Cure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a death group. Like, Group D is always the death group. Like, it's got a lot of really, really good killers in there.
Yeah, because it always has the most compressed seating.
Mm-hmm. At the beginning of this year, GSL Season 1, they actually, remember the coffin meme? Like the fucking song that plays, people walk out carrying your coffin and shit.
Yeah, the coffin dance.
Yeah, the coffin dance. GSL actually edited all of their faces onto the coffin dance and just actually did that for Group D.
Jesus.
Trying to be hip and happening, but it was funny. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, the Doomga Doomga thing became, like, a meme, and then they did it for the Korean League of Legends, like, season opener, I think. To be fair, that was already, like, a TFT, like, ad, the song, so, so it was already, like, an endemic league meme, but yeah, like, they just, like, had the guy, like, perform the song and do, like, a skit for the LCK, like, opening.
That was interesting. That wasn't even a cross under. I mean, the reset that they got was a hit after the standing light punch.
Yeah, it made no sense.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that was a super ambiguous fucking crouch medium kick. You see that shit?
Mm-hmm.
That was like right on the meridian. That wasn't even a confirm, he just hit him.
Yeah, that stagger pressure is really working wonders on Lucenheim. Lucenheim's always waiting, then trying to press a button.
Oh my god, punish the raw tag with H press. Punch and then punch again. Oh, but E-breaking. I don't think E-break's that good at this distance. You can get hit so easily. Oh my god.
Okay, we got the overhead.
What's going on? There's some serious slop going on here. Boom, get shot. Yeah. You probably could have just done H item, but you know what? I fucks with it. Yeah, you can't just teleport when they're not doing when they're not blocking anything. Oh, but they don't know a full combo, so they don't punch.
They didn't go into the standing heavy punch. Unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't even do like half a combo. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that should be dead. Oh, never mind. We're dropping combos, and we're not punishing Raw Brass's.
I still admire that, like, the fucking leaves bounce whenever you slam on the ground like that. That's fucking great.
Yeah. Oh man, Doc threw this game away by like not knowing how to close it out. That's insane. A band with that much health beat a peacock with assist. Insanity.
Crazy. I don't think. I mean, I wasn't paying attention to the meter at the end, but like, I don't think Doc was like particularly meter starved. Like, he's been able to catch his opponent with frame traps, or not frame traps, like stagger pressure all the time. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't just like do a delayed match.
I mean, again, he wasted like Argus like punishing a tier, like a full screen raw tier. How are you getting hit with that round start? It's the 4th time you've seen it. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can't pick up that distance. I think not with medium anyway.
Than anyone would ever expect. And good stuff, I mean, I guess. Sticking to something that's working.
Yeah, it worked more than often than it hasn't, so yeah, like, why switch up the swag?
It does kind of suck that you have to give up your starting meter. I mean, Skullgirls, particularly meter started.
If you get the hit, though, what does it matter?
Yeah, true. I guess it matters for Musenheim's style of play, where they, like...
Where they don't have combos? Yeah, I guess so. Like...
I mean, yeah, I guess when you don't have combos is, like, I guess is the easier way to put it. Raw tag again. So many raw tags.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the overhead. I know you have this one. Pick it up. Go to the corner. Get the kill.
You actually did have that one.
That's okay.
Wow. Good dead. I like the dead there. Keep the pressure.
Damn. Not getting too complacent with the down backing. That's twice he's been hit overhead. Or actually 3 times with the same thing.
Oh, dude, yeah. This dude's flustered. I think he might have got mentally guard broken by the last game. Oh, now we're raw tagging.
Alright. Two can play this game again.
Oh, raw brass. Okay, keep it safe, but its character's about to die. Oh my god, just got... Did he do H-bang while she was floating at him?
Yeah. He shouldn't be using that move that much in general. It's kind of crazy that he threw it out in that situation.
Yeah, like, you threw it out mid-range, like, against a Parasil regardless, even if she was on the ground. Like,
oh, the bait! Here we go!
Or, what's it called when, with medium dude?
The medium dude? What?
Yeah. Medium Gr8, what's it called?
Gr8?
Yeah.
We just call it Gr8, I think. I don't know if that's his name.
Because there's Gr8 Charge, which I think is bike guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then there's medium dude, who is the shield, and then there's Roman Cancel. Gr8 Dive, thank you.
I really respect that you are attempting to learn Red Witch notation so you can communicate with your fellow Skull fans.
Exactly, man. I'm a streamer now, dude. I'm for the people. See, it doesn't cover
That's exactly why you don't call filler.
Like, it's like call me not Flostradamus right here. You know what I'm saying? But like, because I make great EDM music, not for anything that I've predicted. But shouts to Flostradamus. But yeah,
I'm
this
definitely
is
trying to think and figure out what they want to do. They are jumping a lot. They are.
Yeah, this is a surprising Game 5, to say the least. That's all I gotta say. Like, its existence. We're on that new wave.
And props to
We're on that
Musanheim
new
for, like, keeping himself together. Like,
Turn
that's
top.
very...
We're on that new wave, so like, you know, 80s and 80s to like, you know, like really early 90s.
Oh, okay, we dropped it.
But if you're asking what wave of pool we're on, we are on round 3. We're on winners round 3.
That is definitely not a situation where you guys are good. I don't know why you wanted that DHC.
Yeah, Doc literally, I think, just like completely fell apart. Like it looks like he's just forgotten how to play the game after game 3.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Like, look at that! Look at that! This man has just really lost all sense of reality.
And then he backed off after getting the hit with the George. I don't know. Like it's like normally Doc's just very confident, very aggressive, and like those are the conversions. But it feels like almost a completely different player the last 3 games.
Yeah, and he's just been like actually getting like mauled.
Ready, number 13.
Yeah, damn, and Musenheim spanks him in that game 5.
Oh, props to Musenheim. He kept his shit together despite being down 2-0. Or that's pretty tough to do. He's gonna be moving forward.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what it's like to get 3-0 run back on, so I can't empathize.
Damn,
Whatever
Doc.
has happened, it's never been an important game, so you know.
I not colluded for this.
True. I mean, you should have colluded with me. You were in the same pool.
Yeah.
Or you should have at least filmed the match.
I thought about it too late. I thought I got the
Yeah.
game 3, or might have just not have.
No,
I thought I got game 3, 4, and 5.
I think you only got my games against Robot.
Damn.
But to be fair, I lost one of those. Oh yeah, I did worse against Alcoholic Robot than Idante at that tournament. Remember that.
I can only assume that Missing No is playing his set with Jade, so otherwise he'd probably be saying something in chat.
Yeah, I mean, he knows the deal. He's like, he knows how
Probably
to
been
do
the
this
biggest
shit.
regular compared to everyone else. Like, I think
And he's like always been really good about like doing stuff on time and doing stuff like regularly.
Yeah, I respect that.
Like,
Alright, next up on stream is Dawn versus Osaka.
yeah.
Osaka's here.
Doc,
Doc's,
get the fuck out of here!
He's coping a little bit. We're gonna help him out just a notch.
Get the fuck out of here! Alright. So we have Don Hibiki, a weeb, going against a prefecture in Japan. Did you know
I can only
Osaka
assume
in
that
Japan?
both these players are streaming right now. I mean, I think Dawn is streaming right now because Dawn.
Don,
has
yeah,
streams
Don always
matches.
streams this shit. Do you know that Osaka in Japanese translates to Big Saka?
Is it really?
With the O is, yeah, the character for big, but it doesn't actually translate to that.
Oh, so that's why like Ototo is the thing.
No, Toto's younger brother, so no, it's not. Ototo's one kanji.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything anymore.
Yeah, not Japanese is like has a lot of homophones because it's like a slight, partially tonal language. You know, there's a thing like Chinese has only like, you know, a small number of sounds. Japanese also only has like 50 or so. I think something like a really small number.
But I don't know about Japanese, but in Chinese, I thought like words can be pronounced completely differently based on. Well, I mean, there's the whole tonal thing, but then there's the words can be pronounced completely differently based on like how you interpret the characters.
Yeah, that's different. Like, so, like, if you write out a sentence, right, in any pictorial, in kanji, or, like, in Japanese or Chinese, yeah, they're both streaming, so this is gonna be a great for the lag. But, yeah, so, like, if you write out a sentence in Japanese or Chinese, right, like, a kanji, which might mean something different in isolation, will mean something different in context, but it'll never be interpreted a different way. Like, a word is a word.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like, right, like, you'll never, like, confuse the kanji in Osaka, right? If it's in the word Osaka, you'll always see it as the word Osaka. You'll never like the proper noun Osaka. You'll never see it like as like, oh, there's big and then Saka. Like you'll never like see that.
Got it.
Yeah. It's not like that. Even though, which is weird because technically like proper Japanese quote unquote like has no spaces.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is that punctuation?
Yeah, but it's kind of a more modern, like, so there are periods, but like the use of commas is like something more of a more modern invention, and by more modern I mean in like the last, it's hundreds of years old, but like comma usage isn't as regimented in Japanese.
Don is playing in Sage's lobby. Alright, well, he's here now. It's not a big deal as long as it doesn't take more than a couple of minutes. You guys can go ahead and do other things, but like, if it takes more than a couple of minutes, I will say, like, please do not.
Yeah, like,
do not be gone for, like, making a sandwich.
Yeah, if it takes too long, like, we'll, like, penalize you a game or something, like, honestly. Like, if it actually takes that long. Like, we probably won't DQ you if we know you're actively, like, around. But, like, yeah, if you knowingly hold up the bracket, then, like, we'll penalize you. Because that's just kind of a dick move, man.
There's no official rule for it. Right now we just DQ, but we probably won't.
Yeah. Yeah, like, if we, like, know Dawn is, like, playing Skullgirls, like, we probably wouldn't DQ him, but, like, yeah, we...
That's honestly the biggest indicator, so if you have to, like, run, if we see that you're in Skullgirls, that's probably the easiest way to cheat out a little bit of extra time.
Yeah. Also, Dawn playing weird, Dolphy-esque team, but not really using the cremation for mix-ups, so...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why else you really run cremation. Like, well, fortunately, it's like she doesn't really need the extra lockdown.
I mean, he just won neutral, and then like, what's he gonna do? Cremation is just gonna stunt his damage. Until last string, but he hasn't done a full on dizzy combo because he hasn't needed to yet. Is this dead, really? Wow. Oh, it could have been, but he didn't get the last ground string. Yeah, he had to just not do that air string. He could have just done the ground string instead.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough because level 3 can sometimes, especially against light characters, like put them a little bit too high. And level 3 doesn't put him into a knockdown state, unlike SBO. So
yeah, but he could have gotten falling jump roundhouse right into the last string.
No, I don't think he had enough on Dizzy for that. He had to do a full air string. We had to do jumping light punch, jumping light kick, jumping medium kick, all the hits, jumping hard kick, and then grave digger.
Oh, then maybe he couldn't have gotten there. He couldn't have. I mean, then I guess he could have just gone straight into jab, but I'm not sure that would have killed. It would have done more damage for sure.
So like, if the better string would have been definitely just going into the standing light punch, but level 3 can against light characters will sometimes put him too high for that.
I thought there was enough hits done that he could have done like a falling less air buttons.
Not in my experience, but I mean, Dawn would know better than me, so I don't know. And he didn't do it.
Like, they were airborne, so like I know it's not like a standardized thing. Like unless we've done that DHC before, we wouldn't know. But
oh wow, that's a link. All right. All right, get some overhead. What do we got?
I concur.
This is what you did to me when you were first picking up Fortune. You would just do the same like 2 strings, then go for the same mix.
I do this to everyone still, to this day.
Really well.
It works. And you play a character that can jump out of it, and it didn't matter.
It didn't matter.
And Don's not even doing the optimal combos. Like, not even close.
They wanted a DP, but they fucked it up. I think
these combos don't even do 7k.
Not the tightest instant overhead, so that's okay. Still got the hit. Put him back in the corner. Gonna raw tag out.
Light counter hit. Oh, American reset.
Fortune is such a frustrating character.
This you
just gets you to the corner and then it's just like, sometimes it's just death.
Yeah, that's just the game, right? Sometimes, you know, you're just, what is it? Is it rolling what did he say, rolling dice or flipping coins? I always forget. That's the other copy pasta.
Is it the other? Yeah, it is the other one.
Yeah. They're just around, they're from the same
guy.
Are they from the same guy?
Yeah, they're from the same guy. I think it's the same thread. It's just 2 different posts.
Oh my god. Was it rolling dice or flipping coins? I always forget.
think it was rolling dice.
Rolling dice. I don't think you can use custom skins in the game. I don't think like the modding, because modding for this game's super hard for certain things that aren't like music.
Not really. It's actually pretty friendly. I don't know about custom skins. I think you can. I think I've seen people do it. I know you can edit stages very easily. Like you just swap out one file.
Yeah, stages and music I know are like super easy. But I asked you about custom palettes, and you said it was impossible.
I don't think I said it was impossible. I said it is possible, but I don't know how to do it. It's almost impossible for me to figure out because the people who were responsible for making the Skull mod and everything like that are long gone. But
yeah,
but I'm pretty sure it's still possible. I'm not honestly positive though.
I could never get Skull mod working on my computer, and then like and then Dizzy stole my idea, so I just stopped doing it. Stopped trying to do it. Because I replaced the double snap music with the "Somebody's Getting Fucked," you know, the Halls of Hype song. Alright. It's like the first hit Osaka's gotten all set.
That's not true. Osaka's had a couple of hits. They just haven't been able to do enough with it. Usually with the pinwheel. Yeah. They carried Dawn to the corner in game 2 with the pinwheel, but unfortunately Dawn got out, did a back throw, and got the corner.
Oh yeah. Dawn might not have second encore, and you might think that's weird, but also when I talked about playing Dawn on my stream the other day, it wasn't on this account. By the way, he owns Skullgirls on like 3 Steam accounts.
He has his reasons. I tried asking him.
Yeah, you can ask him about it if you want, but so yeah, like it's like I wouldn't put it past Dawn to not have the second encore DLC.
All right, well, we'll be sending you a bunch. Gotta play Max and Dizzy somehow. Did that DP actually make that safe? I'd actually be really surprised if that made that safe.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I like this Squiggly skin. It's one of her few good ones.
It's a cool skin.
Yeah, I don't even like Jet Set Radio that much. Or at all.
A lot of cool skins, but like definitely not any of the best skins in the game by any means. I mean, Ronald McDonald is a good meme, but that's it.
Yeah,
Light Chi Fei Ling is fucking fantastic, but everyone loves that skin.
The color balance on all the new palettes just doesn't match.
The backgrounds and all that stuff, yeah.
The backgrounds and the other palettes, right? They're just like way too like bright.
Saturated, yeah.
Yeah, but I wanted to like just
show someone to show up. All right, Dizzy, are you looking for your opponent? You're supposed to at me if you cannot find him. It looks like you are. So where you at, Doc? Just go.
Maybe he RQ'd after getting 3-0 run back on. How long's it been? It's been almost 10 minutes. Give him 2 more. So at 6:17, we'll DQ Doc. You've been waiting almost 10 minutes.
Yeah. But in general, if you cannot find your opponent within like a minute or two, please at me right away, and I will try to find you your opponent.
Yeah, at Doc, by the way, you can add him in the Discord. I'll do it.
All right, cool.
Yeah. He's just Doc, right?
Yeah.
1 minute now. He might just have a rage.
That's not very much like Doc. Doc's usually pretty chill.
Yeah, but he was also like, remember he just like kind of sat around in the lobby afterwards?
That's true. I don't know.
It happens.
Maybe something came up. I don't know. I'm not going to assume anything. I have no idea.
That's true. Yeah, let's like hope that nothing actually like happened to him that he like actually had to leave in a hurry.
All right. What do we got? What do we got? So we are going to move on to Winterside round 4. I see Loses is lagging a little bit behind. Missing Note just finished their set with J2, it looks like? Question mark? Not honestly positive. Or they finished their set against your local Dons. I honestly can't tell what's going on. So never mind. Maybe we're not lagging as far behind as I thought. Make sure you're playing your matches as soon as you have your opponent.
Yeah, that's weird. Why is Mega Missing those things say 3-0, but then it doesn't have a winner selected?
He didn't select a winner, yeah. I'm assuming that's what happened. Missing Note, can you fix your scores? If you need me to clean up anything, let me know. So on stream, we're gonna go in block order. We got Variance versus Musenheim. Let's go. The block order this time around is
Oh, Graham lost to Variant? Really? Interesting. Alright, yeah, DQ Duck.
Oh, is Doc just not back at all?
Yeah, no response.
Unfortunate. Alright. Dizzy will be moving forward.
He's been given more than enough time.
Unfortunate. Also, if you guys do have to run for like 10 minutes or something, like it's like something urgent came up or whatever, or you need to eat dinner, just like let me know, and that way we're at least aware where you are. If you go rogue, we're just kind of guessing that you ditched, and that's no fun.
True.
Do losers still play? Absolutely. Losers will play until losers round 6, if you guys can make it that far. At this rate, it's looking like you guys won't make it to losers round 5. But if you guys do hurry it up, then maybe we can start streaming around losers round 6. Otherwise, we'll see what happens around losers round 5.
No, Magnificent just updated 2 fucking games at once. That man just fucking...
Popping off. Let's go.
Did you see that? He's like, oh shit, then he had to update both games.
Yeah.
He's actually ahead of everyone.
Well, I mean, in the Discord, he sounded like he was already finished playing your local dunce, so I was kind of confused.
Yeah.
Oh, Doc said, sorry for disappearing. Their entire sister was screaming at them, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you made it back, like, 10 seconds after we DQ'd you. I'm kind of willing to pull that out, if you're still able to play. Are you able to play, Doc? Or like, let me know, and I'll reinstate the thing.
They might already be playing Grant. They might already be playing their next game.
Alright, looks like Doc is here.
Oh wait, Graham said Graham said they haven't started yet. I mean, yeah, we can pull it back then.
Yeah, I'm gonna
no, okay, never mind. Keep him DQ'd because Graham doesn't know how to fucking spell.
On deck.
Yeah, okay. On deck.
Alright, never mind. Doc has been reinstated because I don't know.
Sorry, Doc. You left your fucking fate to Graham Sandwich, and that man can't spell, so you're just gonna have to stay DQ'd. That's just the way the world works. I don't make the rules except when I do.
Impressive.
Nah, you're good, man. You'll play whatever their face is.
Dizzy. Doc, go fight Dizzy. Go.
Do it quickly. Cause you're holding up the bracket.
They've been hunting you in the Discord for a while.
Yeah, you owe them an apology also. Not us, really. Because we've been trucking along with the stream. Yeah, you...
Oh, that should have crossed up. That's a little weird.
Wow, that beat out the DP. I wonder if that should be L, right? Just given the team that this is?
I'd assume. You have no reason to run any of the other ones. LDB does wonders for Squiggly for sure.
Yeah, it's super good.
And like it's this kind of bothers me, the fact that like I'm still like stuck on the fact that Pinwheel didn't cross under like when during the tier thing, because that should have crossed under, and I just kind of tired of Pinwheel not working. The thing's not working on Pinwheel. Pinwheel hitboxes are real dumb. A lot of people think like, oh yeah, Squiggly like low profiles the universe and she falls out of everything, or like a lot of people say double is especially out of airstrings, double falls out. Nah, Pinwheel, some things just don't work on her. Some things just straight up don't work, and I don't get it.
Pinwheel, Squiggly, and Bella are like always problem children.
Yeah.
Sometimes double, just because of the error hitbox.
Sometimes Eliza. Maybe just half the cast.
Because of the floatiness, yeah.
Well, because she's super narrow. So she's far away. Like, you'll notice like a lot of other characters, like, when they're being hit, they're like very wide. Eliza's extremely narrow. Like, super... tier. Calling out Opinion a little late. I don't know if it was on cooldown or something, but I thought it was really late.
Not a first bait. Oh, he let that rip and didn't OS anything? Really? There's no reason you have to get hit, even if they up forward your your hatred guard. Oh, I don't agree with that. Oh, they could have got smacked for that too. That's not an invincible assist. It's not even a fast one.
Okay. Oh, that worked out.
Yeah, I think that might have let him convert, but didn't go for it. Yo, Yurabi, I'm gonna need you to like take it down like 2 notches, man. Like, I'm gonna need you to take Gr8 down like just a little bit in chat. Like, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but
Can you imagine if Smash Bros. As a game just titled the game as A versus B versus C for the entire cast?
true. You hear the newest like Marvel versus rumors that they're finally gonna just make Capcom versus Capcom.
Instead of Marvel vs. Capcom, it's just Capcom.
I mean, they'll probably call it like Capcom Fighting All Stars or something like lame like that. But yeah, like people have been asking for it for a while, right? Like
Capcom All Stars?
yeah, just Marvel but with only Capcom characters, right?
Have people been asking for that? It's like
People have
Marvel
like
seems
literally
like an
since
addition
Marvel
to that.
3.
Like Capcom already pretty much puts in most of their characters into the game.
Capcom Fighting Jam, really? What? Hold on. Of course Mega Missing No would know about this, also, like, this dude just knows everything. Anything about video games, he just fucking knows.
On top of that
Capcom
shit.
Fighting Evolution is what I'm getting. I don't see Fighting Jam. Oh, it's called Fighting Jam in Japanese. Released in the US is Capcom Fighting Evolution, okay. Who's in it? It's got characters from Street Fighter 2, Darkstalkers, Street Fighter Alpha, Red Earth, Street Fighter 3, 1 original character,
Have
and
an
that's
original
it.
character? It's like a weird game to introduce an original
Ingrid.
character.
I mean, like,
Okay.
Ruby Heart's an original character, right? Like, so.
Yeah, fair.
Craig, I think you need to edit some brackets.
What happened?
Someone reported their score wrong.
Oh, okay. Give me a second. It doesn't look like you submitted your score yet, so if you refresh the page, you're fine. Unless you're talking about you versus Ruffled.
But I mean, I'd like to see, because, like, again, I really like that they've, like, that's what I thought
Ruffled
they did a
won't be
really
okay.
good job of it in Marvel 3, is a balance of, like, the popular characters and some deep cuts, because, again, like, Dormammu and Doctor Strange and Shuma Gorath were not as popular as they, like, are now back then. And then, yeah, like, having, like, Virgil and, like, Amaterasu and Frank West and Phoenix Wright and, like, Captain Nova were, like, super sick additions.
Shuma
Like, I
Gorath, I
think-
think, gained so much hype off of Marvel vs. Capcom. Because if you like look back at like the lore of like Shuma Gorath and like his actual comic stuff, like he hasn't done shit. Like he's a big deal, but he's been in like 4 things, and that's it.
Yeah, he's, like, not actually that big a deal in, like, the comics.
Yeah, no, but now everyone loves him. It's kind of crazy.
Or, like, MODOK. What the fuck?
Loses round
like-
4 does in fact play. Yes, we're trying to play all the way until loses round 6. At this point, we might have to stream loses round 5, but that's fine, honestly. Just try to get as far as you guys can, all the way up to loses round 6.
Yeah, but then also, like, I think, like, even just pulling, because, like, you know, Marvel 2 had, like, mad Street Fighter characters, and it's cool because Street Fighter has a pretty diverse cast, so, like, you know, Dawson being in there doesn't feel like it's, like, overly Street Fighter-y, or whatever. But, like, you know, like, look at all the Resident Evil characters they had, they all, like, so fucking different, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a little weird.
Like, all the X-Men are, like, crazy different, obviously. And,
It depends.
like, Wolverine, Storm, Magneto, they're all, like, crazy different. And I mean,
I don't know, I
obviously
feel
there were
like
way
they were
more
from, like,
X-Men
different
in
specific
because
eras of the
X-Men
characters.
animated series was still going on.
Oh, that's true. I mean, like, they weren't like the animated series.
Yeah, but yeah, they didn't have like Gambit or fucking Psylocke or like all that shit. But I think I actually like really thought the roster selection for 3 was like out of this world. That was a cool incoming. So like I'd be really cool if they could just do that, right? Because that seems like that was a big problem with Infinite, right? Is they like got really fucked on the roster selection.
I don't think that was a big problem with Infinite. I think the big problem with Infinite is
That was a big problem. The main problem is that the game kind of sucked, but
And it seems to be a pretty good formula, just like 70% characters that everyone loves and 30% characters that need a little bit of love, like characters that people could like but aren't appreciated right now.
Yeah.
Pretty good formula. Boost the sales for everything else as well.
Yeah, and that was the thing, because like people like really weren't excited. Like the DLC characters, where you can go a little bit crazier. Like on the Marvel side, they obviously fucking sucked. But then on the Capcom side, they released Sigma, and Monster Hunter was cool. Monster Hunter was actually a really sick
Monster Hunter was
addition.
the best fucking idea ever. I'm so happy that they got into a game, and I'm so sad it happened to be that one.
And like Sigma's an alright idea, like, and I know they's in the story, but it was just weird because like you already have X and Zero in it, who play like fucking identically also. Or they don't play identically, but they play like kind of similar.
I seriously doubt it, but was Base ever put in as a character?
He was a skin for 0 and 3 though.
Oh, okay. Not as cool, but alright.
Which I think like Venom I was like the most excited for because I'm fucking lame, and like he didn't really inspire much. Yeah, I just like didn't like the roster for that game, and the online sucked, and like I wasn't a huge fan of the gameplay. But again, like I don't think like super solid gameplay is like even that important because like I love Dragon Ball Fighters, like so.
Did I space out? Did Dawn versus Dry Trap already play, or is that?
Nah.
Yeah, I'm tripping. All right, cool. So Dawn versus Dry Trap. Let's go. You guys are up next.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I like all those like cross series like fighters and shit. I think they're so fucking cool.
Capcom versus SNK. Did you like that game?
I was too young for that game.
All right. You weren't around because GameCube era? GameCube era is when that game picked up a lot of popularity.
Really? I guess I wasn't playing fighting games back then. And like
Apparently.
I got no like I've like never played an SNK game, so I like have no love for them.
I recognized a lot of SNK characters, had no idea what they were from. It turns out I played King of Fighters as a kid in like arcades. Had no
Yes,
idea.
I've never played King of Fighters.
It's an alright game. It's really stupid and it's not something I want to get good at, but like it's kind of a fun thing to press buttons in sometimes.
13 always looked cool. Like
Yeah, exactly. That's my favorite one. King of Fighters 13. Like ever since they went 3D, I'm just like, they didn't do it right. But 13 was beautiful. I love that shit.
yeah, who was that guy? Xiaohai. That dude was fucking sick. And he had a good evil Ryu also in 4. UV Tag I don't like because I don't like BlazBlue. Even though Persona 4 Arena is like probably my favorite fighting game.
E4A isn't a... I mean, I guess you're not saying that you exclusively like the cross.
Yeah, I say I like the not only like those. And technically, it is a crossover because it's 3 and 4.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's canon.
All of them are canon. I don't think there's been a
Okay,
single
but
non-canon
it's canon.
Persona game.
Like if they were ever to like continue the stories, they would have to address what the fuck happened in like Ultimax.
They'd probably just say that their memories were wiped afterwards, like they do after every Q series.
But they don't say that in like they do in Q. Oh my god, the fucking connection.
Oh, that was bad. Oh, it's still bad.
Yeah.
King of Fighters 6 is a pretty good gem, that's true. There was some crossover fighter that I had to play in Mystery Tournament. It was King of Fighters or something, and Chang was in it, and I'm like, oh, that's my boy. I recognize that guy from Capcom vs SNK. I got this. Good old GameCube days coming back to me, and the only reason I won, I think, is because I recognize that character. The other guy clearly played the game before and was significantly worse at it.
Don stream's lagging out, man. Come on. See, that's the real lag switch. Stream while you're fucking playing and just have another outgoing connection.
And don't forget to not pause the stream. That's the important part. That's how you.
The
really
golden
keep it
ending.
on.
Oh, the ending in Golden references Arena. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Wait, really? I played
I never played
P4D.
Golden.
I mean, but I guess I don't know like the arena story, so.
It's really long and takes place over 2 games. So.
Oh damn.
Because you have to play Arena and
And then
Ultimax.
Ultimax, yeah. Damn,
But
that's
it's a legitimately like good visual novel, like dead ass. But yeah, P4A I think is I really like.
Before it was fun to press buttons in, but again, it was not a game that I wanted to play. It gave me a very King of Fighters feel where I was very impressed with it and just didn't care.
Yeah, I got into fighting games when like P4A was dying already. Didn't help that it never got like fully, like the full final version never got released in the US. And I mean that game comes from the era of fighting games too, where like there is actually like an A through F tier.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Kind of sucks.
Like the game's nowhere near balanced. Like, and I think like Ultimax was like really bad. Like Vanilla was really bad about it too. Like Mitsuru was just like obscene, and then Margaret was like really fucking absurd in Ultimax apparently. And Margaret, and like Ken was still like I think like considered like significantly worse than Margaret.
It's canon. Obviously, Margaret whoops ass.
True, but Elizabeth's considered like the worst character.
That's kind of lame. Never mind then.
Yeah, and she's the only character with TODs.
Shit, what, really? The only character TODs is the worst character? Does she just have 0 neutral tools?
That she had really bad health, and the TODs require. This is a game with burst, right? So TODs aren't actually guaranteed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And in doing the TOD, you had to do one of her supers, which puts you into Awakening, which means you put yourself to like really low health. You put yourself into Guts health.
Oh shit.
Yeah, which gives you meter, so you can do like multiple supers and shit. And yeah, like so it's like it's like, oh shit, I hit him. I'm going for the TOD, and then all of a sudden like they burst, and it's like, well, I just put myself to like 25% health.
Yeah. Like, I guess
I
guess it's
you can burn your
you just kind of
you can burn your burst to combo too. You can do what's called a one more burst, and like and like use it as like a hit, like a launcher, essentially. And
called a one more burst. That's fucking
yeah, because the Roman cancels in the game are called one more cancels.
Oh, that's awesome.
And yeah,
that's
like
so
it's fucking. And then the universal overhead is the all-out attack.
That's why I really want P5A, if it ever happens, to be a team fighter. I really, really think like if they build on the baton pass mechanic, I think that'd be really cool.
Nah, I need there to be. I can't keep playing team fighters, man. Can we play? Can we
It's
just
all
play
you play.
footsies?
You know, it's all you play.
I'm trying to learn Guilty Gear, man. I'm trying to become a good fighting game player. I'm trying, man. I need to learn how to play footsies for once in my goddamn life.
Speaking of footsies, does anyone play that game besides me?
That game sucks.
How dare you? The game's fucking
That
dope.
game's actually like really good. Like what
It's
the, why is it
really,
so
really
good?
legit.
I think he was trying to like get people like organize a tournament for it just so he could like test like how good the netcode is, but like literally not enough people play it.
It's very unfortunate. Like, I feel like just not enough people know about it because it's like a love mix between Nidhogg and fighting games. And it's like really, really well done. Like it's super, super interesting. Builds
It's
really,
Nidhogg
really good
meets
fundamental
Dive
skills.
Kick, essentially.
Dive Kick had a series of problems that made it like not a love letter. Like it tried too hard to be a parody and ended up just kind of being bad because of that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm making a lot of enemies by calling Dive Kick bad, but like it's not that great of a game. It was a fun like 2 hours that I played it. So that's about it.
Yeah, it's that Link Turk Toss. I don't know, like honestly, like it's fun and it's like really cool that you can just like play it and whatever. But like honestly, if I were to like play that game, the entire time I'm asking like myself like, why aren't I just playing like Street Fighter or Guilty Gear? You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Like, there's not a lot of reason besides the novelty to play it over like a quote-unquote real fighting game or a more polished fighting game.
Yeah, for sure. It's like you're either obsessed with poverty or like I don't know. It's like I can't imagine someone saying that it's objectively better than playing like another common fighting game. But also, yes, Turk Toss. That is the Footsie's link. If you don't want to deal with compiling code or anything like that, I mean, I think there's an executable in the README, so you might be able to just like scroll down and download the installer. Alternatively, though, the mobile app does exist, so you can always play it on mobile against AI and also with friends locally. The netcode is brand new, though. It is like super deeply integrated rollback, which is like the best way to do it. So it is really, really well done. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's like from like the engine up, right?
Yeah, they rewrote it entirely in a different language. They rewrote it from scratch.
Yeah.
Config make all. Hell yeah. I mean, if you have make tied to a variable, your variable path, or alternatively are on Linux, then you're fine. But you can't exactly otherwise do that.
So are we gonna stream losers round 5, or are we just gonna go into winners finals?
We're gonna stream losers round 5. I'm gonna make the call. We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
What's happening with Doc versus Graham? Where are we at with? Are they playing right now? Is that what's happening? I'm gonna assume they're playing right now. We're gonna go jump into Musenheim versus Ruffled, assuming that they're not playing. Looks like Ruffled is not playing right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume they're playing right now because they're both usually in chat. So we'll just play the other one.
Okay, so play Musenheim versus Ruffled, and then Doc versus Graham will happen, probably.
This Musenheim dude's been on stream like mad times. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, because, well, I mean, that kind of generally happens to anyone who makes it to top, or around to top 8? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I guess we just happened to stream their round of 16 match.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm not gonna lie, it was an upset. Like, Musenheim, I didn't expect to win there. The fact that I got Musenheim so much on stream is pretty cool. He's having a good night.
Yeah. Damn, if you like shouting outside my window about some shit, and they got a dog with them.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Alright.
Oh, this is a weird team by Ruffled.
Oh, no conversion with SPO because we used it up round start. That's why we don't do that. No conversion with SPO because we used it up round start. That's why we don't do that. Take 2.
Oh shit. Does this Ruffled guy looks like he knows how to play? What the fuck?
Yeah, it doesn't seem that bad. At least, I mean, he's at least familiar with Robo for sure.
Yeah, like he knows what the character, and yeah, the assist calls are like decent. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think we had another one of those in this tournament. Dead ass, man. Yeah, this missiles is free. Can't do anything about it. Why isn't he building more though? Yeah, just build like.
Welcome to fresh faces because I've seen enough tournaments with the same 20 people over and over.
So he blocked the entire super and literally did nothing with it. Like, did you see that? What the fuck? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd rather have more competent players than not in this tournament for sure.
No, that's not what I mean. Well, I mean, I see that being your opinion. What I'm saying is the opposite. Where I'm saying it's like I'm kind of happy that there are fresh faces trying to get into the tournament scene, as opposed to watching the same 20 players that I see at every major over and over and over and over again. We've been doing 155 of these. If there weren't like fresh faces or like weird takes and like players trying to do weird things, like we wouldn't be talking about the game at all. Oh wait.
I'd be like, man, you can't mean this unironically. I have a plan to run a Minecraft server off the prize pool. Have you placed in the money? Like, oh, you did. Okay, he's guaranteed 3rd. One doesn't need to get 3rd every month. Is that enough for I don't know how much a Minecraft server fucking costs.
In general, I think it's like about $10 a month on average.
Is 3rd $10?
No.
This isn't even self-sustaining. I mean, this would have been a free check. I don't know why I didn't enter. Oh wait, yes I do.
There are plenty of reasons.
Yeah. But I was guaranteed 2nd seed, right?
Yes. So that
Yeah, not that seeding really matters. Not that seeding really matters when you're trying to win, right? Like,
it
like,
shouldn't.
Yeah,
but it can.
You can either beat.
I mean, like in Skullgirls, it definitely probably doesn't matter. Because
in tournaments, like seeding does matter. Not in this tournament because the seeding's not accurate.
True. Yes. Seeding is just mostly designed to get you an edge.
Because like one, there is seeding for points based on the previous month, right? So like, right, Sonic Fox enters this tournament. He's not 1st seed. He's not even 3rd seed, right? Like, so that's already fucked up. And then secondly, we're seeding like the majority of this bracket fucking randomly because we don't know who the fuck's in it.
Yeah, about 1/3 of it. Maybe somewhere between half and 1/3. We don't really know.
Yeah. Wow, that's so unfortunate. Oh, but he fucks up. You need to micro walk that.
was like, Wisdom taking a lead after looking like he was just getting better playered last game.
You gotta trend this.
Oh, yeah. Fucking up the confirm.
Totally whip on the crouching hard punch.
Can you fix the bracket, Graham? Okay, what's this? Tell Crank the score.
Alright, what's the actual score?
Looks like Doc won, if that, and that's all that really matters, because we don't use the games for historical anything.
Graham 1-3-0.
Oh, okay. Graham, you do need more confident. Fucking, what's it called? I like, cause I baited his, I like predicted his matches like super like well last night, and he's like, "How do you know this?" It's like, "Cause I believe in myself, man."
Sometimes you just gotta commit.
The key to like playing around people mashing is literally like your own self-esteem. That's all it is.
The mental damage is a real thing in any sort of set like based tournament game. If you start losing confidence in yourself or start believing that your play isn't sufficient, then that's going to severely impact your play. And your play, it shows. Like, it's super visible.
I don't know what that's like, though. It's funny as fuck, too, because, like, no one in the chat right now actually knows what the fuck we're talking about, even though this is, like, a public thing that happened. Just because of how new everyone in chat is.
Missing No probably definitely knows. There's gotta be some people who definitely know. Variant has been around long enough that they probably know.
I don't think Variant wasn't playing back then, in 2017.
Maybe not. I don't know. Like, yeah. Those guys who are wondering, watch don't watch CEO Taku 2017 because
keep a secret, bro. Yeah. Note my absence from CEO Taku 2017 top 8.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, oh, that's a new Robo intro.
Everyone say hi to Sev in the background.
Is that Sev?
Yeah, it's Sev.
Okay, I was asking about that and I didn't know. Interesting.
I didn't think it was, but Mikesy confirmed it was Sev.
I don't know what Sev looks like, so like.
Oh, you've never met her in person?
No.
That's right, because you only went to see her. That makes sense. Or didn't go. I don't know.
Graham, you literally said Sev's name like unprovoked in this chat earlier, so that's like.
Are we talking about Sev? Sev's in the background. Not right now.
There's one in the back.
Yeah, if you see the blue-haired girl with like the coat over the. I don't actually know the real name for those anymore. What the fuck are undershirts?
What? Tank tops?
Tank top, I guess. Yeah. Okay, fine. Tank top.
Wife beaters? Like, they got bad names.
That's the one that's stuck in my head. I can only remember them by wife beater now. I have a couple of friends who that's all they call those.
Yeah, he does have the optimal Robo mid-screen. Doesn't seem like he knows the corner combo, though. Oh, man. Mashing on the LA train.
Doesn't it make more sense to use Gregor to get the wall bounce, or is it because you're in the corner you're not going to get the conversion anyway?
What? What are you referencing?
So, she did, or I mean, whatever, the Philia did up the super. Philia did up the super. And, then you can't convert off of it, obviously, unless you DHC, because you still have OTG, but that's about it. So, if they used Gregor, and they were facing the corner, I'm assuming they fly out of the corner and they can't convert anyways.
You might be able to. I don't know exactly where, but Wing once told me you can always convert off Gregor. It's just sometimes the only conversion is another Gregor.
Oh, well, I guess yeah. Okay, so if you did 2 Gregors, then you would have been mid-screen. You would have gotten the wall bounce and been able to convert because you didn't have to use OTG, probably.
But I think in that situation you just get the conversion for free. I don't know why they did it. Why they did, yeah. Fenrir, Skull fan notation only. Okay, yeah, Graham, get on stream then. Nah, Graham, you gotta get on stream.
Dry Trap versus Graham.
And then we'll have winners, and then we'll run it out. Yeah, we'll have winners finals, then we'll have losers semis, losers finals, grand finals. That's the plan.
1, 2, 3, 4, potentially 5 more, or potentially 6 more games for 5 more games.
Yes.
Why do I not have you added? I don't add anyone anymore. But you can add me. I'll add you back.
Damn, Kenji seal of approval being on their Steam friend list.
Sure. It's just annoying because people just annoy me now, like for like dumb shit all the time. Like all the time now, people like add me after QM sets just to flame me, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna anyone that tries to add me, I'm just not adding. Like I called a lot of people off of it too because they would just like annoy me, or like just like bug me about shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I've called a lot of like just like SG randos off my fucking list. I still have some though.
This battle is all in the mind.
I just stopped trying to care about maintaining the Steam, my Steam friend list just because. Yeah, great.
Yeah, it's just the problem is like, see, I don't have to worry about that, and like people just message me like for like the most like inane shit, and I'm like, dude, can you stop? Like, like I either tell them to stop or I don't answer. Nothing fucking works, and I'm like, okay, like, I'm just gonna like remove these people.
Doubles is up. Let's go.
I mean, she's not terrible at zoning with beam assist. I'd actually be interested to see Graham versus Ruffle. The problem is, I think, like, because of how kind of shit his robo is, it's gonna, like, create a pretty big difference.
I don't know.
Again, like I say, at this level, it always comes down to execution, not how good your game plan actually is.
That's what I was thinking. So I was thinking, like, Graham's execution with double and band might make up for the fact that the robo's a little bit lacking.
His execution with double is actually that good.
No?
Yeah. Like look at the neutral right now when he's not shooting the gun. It's like pretty sus. Like, and also like look at that, like pretty big drop off of the A train, right? Like,
yeah, true that.
You play Graham every bracket. I assume you usually win. I assume you would, just based on what I've seen of the like 2-3 games I've seen you play. I assume you're better than Graham, like slightly. But again, Graham's saying he's getting some better wins now, and he wants to keep that going. So this is a good chance to do it. Graham is he has such a good team for beating Parasol. What the hell? This team's so good against Parasol. What the fuck?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it is.
You have A-Train and Beam, and you're playing double.
Yeah, because if you can get if you can get past the double, and then Robo's at point, and Parasol struggles against Robo only while she's full screen. After that, she's like fine.
Okay, but that's literally like you just described playing Robo Fortune. Like that's not a Parasol thing. Yeah, if you have Robo already under pressure, you're in a good spot. That's like one, that's true for every character, and two,
everybody
like,
says the Parasol Robo matchup is so rough for Parasol, and it's just really not the case. Like it's just
right.
it's like fine.
I think it's like very slightly Robo favored, like maybe. I don't know.
Very slightly. Like I think she has a harder time compared to the rest of the cast, but just marginally, and that's it. Like she doesn't have a significant disadvantage at all.
But yeah, like this team should like do very well against any Parasol team. Like I feel like.
You know what I mean? In chat during the match.
Yeah, I mean those decent
Graham, that might help you. You do have the win right now, though. So I mean, maybe look at the chat more. It's helping you out. Who knows?
Yeah. Again, like I like having people like shouting around me when I when I play. So chat's the closest you can come. Maybe like that. Oh no, it's Chalupa Bear, really?
It's actually really cool. There are a lot of people like that in like all facets of like any sort of competitive play. Where like I know in speedrunning there are some people who will like, especially at GDQ, people just keep their phone open with the chat, even if they're the one speedrunning, because they just need a little bit of energy there. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, well, like my girlfriend has like seen me play fighting games before, and she's like, "Why do you turn on like YouTube like videos where people talk for like 20 minutes like about information?" While you're like playing a video game, and I'm like, I need the background noise of like something happening. Like it can't just be music.
It's also good practice in general because like if you actually don't go to a major at all, like you're not gonna be in silence. You're gonna be hearing people talking. You're gonna be hearing people say names.
JMZ once said that he sometimes plays with like phone cam footage of Evo Pools like matches playing in the background.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, yeah, what's better fucking practice than that?
Yeah, see that. For commentary practice, a wise person once gave me the advice that I should listen to podcasts while I'm commentating, because at least one problem I have was like whenever someone talks to me, like the what's it called, like the audio management guy talks to me, like production, then I end up going silent just trying to listen to them.
Yeah, I mean that's super hard to do, like physiologically, you know.
You have to be trained to like ignore the voices and still understand what they're telling you.
Yeah, I've never had to do anything. That's just like a broadcast skill though. So.
Yep.
Alright, Graham could just super and win this. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Actually, so what would have been safer there is, so that he doesn't get PBGC'd, is to do DP right there, because DP is safe when you have cat heads out, and then you can do DP into car with the cat heads, and that's like a fuck ton of shit, right?
Yeah, that would have also
and then,
set him
and then the
up
cat heads
beat extended stuff.
Yeah, and then so it keeps him safe from reversals, and then he had another meter to even SSJ again. Like, it's so much chip, it's all safe, like you know, because that's a guaranteed chip setup, but not the way he did it.
Who was the wisest? Who's the wisest person? Secret.
Who is the wisest person? What the fuck does that mean?
I think the D was just on accident.
Gentlemen and ladies,
That's what it means.
True.
What you're saying is you want the D.
True. Oh, trying to bait out that mash. I see.
You are the D. Nice.
Lord of D. Great Yu-Gi-Oh card.
So, okay, when a double gets push blocked, shouldn't they almost always Luger? Is there like ever a reason not to Luger?
If you don't want to get like full screen brass. Like, you can do it, but like it doesn't actually generate you that much advantage, right? You can just actually move forward at them.
So if you get push blocked and you press a like medium or a heavy, it is better to not just Luger. I mean,
I'm not saying it's strictly better. I just don't think you should always do it.
I guess.
Right.
What I view it as
Normally,
like,
oh,
in the worst case
tragic.
scenario, you have to use car super afterwards. Like whatever. If they reversal out of the PD and turn it into like a PBGC brass or something like that, just use car and you're fine. If you
It depends how far you get fucked out. It could be at a range that doesn't work.
That's true, I mean, I guess. I specifically meant when you were moving backwards.
Y'all are saying some random ass shit in chat that I don't understand.
Talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, I think. Annie is obsessed with Yu-Gi-Oh, so if you guys want to play her, just message her and she'll probably drop everything and play.
Dude, okay. So I was talking with Graham yesterday, and dude, I felt so fucking old, man.
Why?
I said Heart of the Cards, and he didn't get the fucking reference.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Dude.
What? How do people not...
Dude.
Is that not a thing anymore? Is Heart of the Cards not a thing anymore?
This dude was born in 2003, my guy.
No way. It's your movie. Yeah, like, see, like, all these iconic lines. No matter how, regardless of whether you like Yu-Gi-Oh or not, like, everyone knows these things.
Yeah, dude, it was insane. It was fucking insane. And I was like, yeah, man, like, I play Melee. He's like, yeah, Melee came out before I was born. I'm like, wait, what?
That one doesn't surprise me as much. Melee's old as shit. Is it around the same age? How old is Melee?
2001.
2001. That's actually newer than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought Melee was like 1998.
No.
That's old.
Yeah, and he was like, Melee came out in what, like 1990 something? I'm like, what? Bruh. There are competitive Melee players who are younger than the game itself, though.
That is kind of funny. By the way, who won? I wasn't paying attention to the score. I shouldn't say who won, I should say what was the score.
I think it's, yeah.
3-0 Graham? I could have sworn Dry Trap stole one. No, okay,
No,
what's
he
the deal?
took
Thank
the
you.
character. Yeah, 64 came out in 99, but like a GameCube game coming out in 99 just like doesn't make sense to me because like I know what like because I grew up with those consoles, right? Like there are people.
I legitimately thought Melee came out on release.
There are
Did Melee
people
not come
about
out
to
on
become
release?
adults in this world who didn't even grow up with the fucking GameCube, my guy.
Yeah, that's fine. GameCube's pretty old.
Bruh.
I'm alright with that one. That one doesn't blow my mind.
Oh, man.
The shit that
Shit's
blew my
fucked
mind is
up.
that Aladdin came out before I was born. That blew my mind when someone told me that. I'm like, what?
Wait, when did Aladdin come out?
Aladdin came out like 1992 or something.
Yeah, that's before I was born, yeah.
Aladdin Disney release date. It's 1992. Yeah,
Jesus
November
Christ,
25th,
yeah.
1992. It's older than me, and I had no idea. I thought that was just like my childhood, and apparently it was someone else's childhood first.
I mean, I have a sister that's 7 years older, so like, you know, I have like, there's a lot of borderline cross-generational shit. You know what I mean?
Oh. Okay, Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64 came out in 1999. Melee came out in 2001. You're right.
Melee was a launch game for the GameCube.
Yeah. Checks out.
Are we doing losers next? Or are we doing winners?
We are,
next?
in fact, doing losers. Well, no, we shouldn't do losers next. We should do winners. All right, so let's go ahead and get Dawn versus Variant in here.
Yeah, Ruffled, wait your turn.
Normally we would go in block order, but for some reason I'm pretty sure every tournament ever does the winners before losers semis.
I still that the losers run is longer.
Yeah.
So if you're on a hot streak and losers, you ride it. Dawn's in another match. God fucking damn it, Dawn.
Dawn's playing
Like,
Sage
this-
again.
Like, this is fucking dumb. You're in top 3 of a fucking tournament. Like, know that you're gonna be up.
In his defense, he has no idea how long losers round 5 is gonna be. That being said, it is still annoying.
Yeah, just fucking wait, bruh. Like, come on.
Or play like if you really need to, just go ahead and play in like quick match because you can Alt F4 and not feel bad.
Man, Alt F4 on Sage, I don't care. I'm like, I don't feel bad. That's just revenge for me. Yo, man, you think Sage even remembers that set?
I think
100%
so.
no. Right?
No,
I don't
really?
think so.
I actually think that people who play competitively really successfully have a very distinctive memory about any set they've played. Maybe not
I bet-
every single set they played, but I do not think they can afford to let them blur.
I have the kill Sage like on my friends list right now, right on Steam. I bet you if you say the name Shoyu Ramen to him, he will only have like a vague recollection of what the fuck that means.
Possibly.
Like I
don't
guarantee
know.
you, man.
But that might also be around the time, because 2017 and 2018 is when Sage stopped playing the game, right?
Yeah, more or less.
So that it was around the time where his competitive spirit was dying. If his competitive spirit is back, I think he can't.
Oh,
afford to freaking
that was
stop.
the Marvel Infinite came out, and that's when he started like blowing up for real.
Yeah, yes, that's when he started being popular, but I don't think he was competing. That's when he switched over to Smash 4.
Is that when?
2016? 2017? There was like, sometime around the time where you were playing, Sage was waning off. I'm not saying Sage is anyone you can take easily. I'm not saying Sage is bad at the game by any means. I mean, I'll leave that to other people's opinions. But, like, Sage, for a period of time, did not take Skullgirls seriously. His competitive spirit in Skullgirls was completely gone. To the point where sometimes he wasn't making confidence.
Oh yeah, I do remember that because there's that one like catastrophic combo breaker for him.
Yep.
And then he posted that tweet longer, right, about how he can't compete in Smash 4 and SG at the same time, and then Marvel
Yeah.
Infinite came out, right? And then like he kind of just went like he just kind of stopped playing Smash competitively.
No, he stopped playing Skullgirls competitively, and then wanted to Smash. And then after Smash 5 came out, he switched back into Skullgirls because Smash 5 sucks.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really know enough about that because I stopped playing, you know, the game at like a little bit after that.
Smash 4 had a larger emphasis on neutral, and it made it really, really satisfying to play. Whereas Smash 5 kind of threw it all out the window and just it's like in a non-Skullgirls way, it rewarded pressure non-stop without any sort of downside to it. And it was just kind of very dissatisfying to play.
Just play Melee. Better game.
I'm honestly just happy I don't have to play Smash anymore. Someone offered me $8,000 to play Smash 5, and like, I was going to, and they backed out on the money when I started winning. And I'm like, alright, fine, well, fuck you. No longer have a reason to play, I'm done.
I'll offer you $1 million if you can ever make a Melee top 8.
I literally will never be able to make a Melee top 8. I do not. My hands are already dead. I can't play a game that's gonna make them worse.
Play Jigglypuff.
That's still hard on your hands.
It's not that hard on your hand.
Not as hard as like some of the other stuff, but like, nah, I'm sticking to my... Unless you, for some reason, are convinced that the Smash Stick is good enough to let me get to top 8 in Melee, I am not fucking playing.
You can play on a box.
It's not... I mean, I could, but it's not perfect, for obvious reasons. It's not. It doesn't give you the precision that you actually need in Melee. In Melee, you absolutely need every little bit of precision you can get.
X Money's gotten like 2nd place on the box.
Fair.
To be fair, he was 6th in the world before he had to get like a bone removed from his hand. and he had to develop a custom controller because Hitbox like tried to screw him over.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was bad.
What's going on with the connection? I'm gonna blame bot because he's streaming. Man, if his stream is lagging and he's like still doing this shit, that's like kind of BM. They have rules for the box, but like you can still use them.
It depends on the game. I don't know about Melee. Smash 4, some tournaments ban it. Smash 5, it's legal everywhere. Melee, I have no fucking clue.
Melee, so like the box, like because there's not like a standardized box, right? Because like only Hacks is making them.
Mm-hmm.
Like so he kind of like, and he like is the only one that kind of knows about them. It's kind of up to him to set like what's fair and what's not. But like he's pretty like open about like what the strengths and weaknesses of the box are, and he's like, yeah, so like here's the limits I put on the box, and here's what I think like should be like the limits and rule sets for box controllers and stuff. It's he has a video on it.
Cool. I might look into that at some point. I mean, I'm obsessed with controllers. I didn't actually. Okay, so I realized. I don't know if I already told you this, but like I realized this like 4 months ago that I collect controllers. Like I just assume that this is what it means like when you're a collector of something, where you don't actually realize you're collecting things until you turn around and realize you have a wall covered with them. I have like, I think I counted it. I think I have like 38 unique controllers. It's like, what the fuck? When did all this happen?
I have a bunch of controllers, but like a lot of it is just because I had like 4 controllers for every game console I owned for a while.
Yeah.
But in terms of like unique controllers, let's see, like N64, GameCube, Wii, 360, PS4, and a fight stick.
Like 7.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I consider brand names different, right? So like, I guess I would consider like a Wacom, for example, different from another game controller.
A what?
A Wacom?
What's that?
Like a Wavebird, I guess, maybe? That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Wavebird.
Yeah,
Wacom's a tablet.
Drawing tablets.
Yeah, my bad. I meant Wavebird. It's been so
Those
long.
are just wireless GameCube controllers.
Right, but I consider them different because they're still structurally different. So I guess
Yeah,
like, my number's inflated when I say 28, but like I still have a fuck ton. Like
Do you
I would
have
consider
multiple
2 fight sticks completely different. What?
Do you have multiple sticks?
Do I have? Say that again. You keep
Multiple fight sticks.
Yeah, I have multiple fight sticks. I have several. Fight
Oh,
sticks.
really?
Yeah. I returned 2 of them, but technically I had 6 fight sticks made by completely different people. One of them was actually a collector's edition for Tekken, which was kind of cool.
Your current one's like more or less custom, right?
Well, I only use that on road trips. I keep that in my car. The one I'm using right now is a completely uncustomized Quanba keyboard crystal or thing. I think it's
really?
It's a crystal. Yeah, that's one I use right now.
Wait, so you're not playing with the fucking weird ass buttons?
Right now, no. I still prefer it, but I'm actually thinking about changing it pretty soon. I might replace it with gamer finger buttons and use Kale Jade switches, which are very, very niche. So if I can get my hands on enough of them, that's what I'm going to use.
You know who you are?
Sorry, keep going. I just
Nah, I mean, that was about it. That was the end of the comment, I think. I don't know if I didn't conclude any of the previous topics, but that's where we led to. I have like 5 or 6 fight sticks, or had 5 or 6 fight sticks. I think I'm down to 4 different ones. And eventually, the one that's completely custom besides the chassis is going to be updated with even newer buttons.
Yeah, I think like...
I have like 2 tag. I think my mom's house technically still has the Q1 in it, but I don't use it anymore because it's like broken.
Oh yeah. Oh, hold that thought. So Dawn took that 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Ruffled versus Graham Sandwich are up next. Ruffle's already here. Graham Sandwich, hop on in.
Ooh, and Ruffle Crab already off to a bad start, fucking up the Kill Sage emote in chat. Not a good start for our boy.
It doesn't work in other streams for some reason. I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were trying it earlier in the stream. For some reason, they just couldn't get it to work in other places. It's not fucked up. It's just broke. Okay. You would never fuck it up. Yeah. It's like a broken emote right now.
It doesn't work in his either. Wow.
Oh, okay. That's kind of funny.
Graham, stop typing and ready up for your damn match, man. Alright. So yeah, like I said, like I think we already gave our kind of preset analysis for this already.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how much of this is gonna come true. Cause like
for the sake of making it interesting, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the other side. So you're saying Ruffle's gonna win because they're the better player. I think
you want
Sandwich
to
is
put
a little bit better
$5
of a double
on it?
advantage.
Put $5 on it?
Sure, I don't care. Put money on salty bets. I might as well put money on this.
Hell yeah. The one thing that's interesting is that Ruffles Robo doesn't actually take to the air all that much, like all things considered. So like, it'll be interesting to see because like usually that's how double gets in is like with kind of decent air game. But man, he's trying to Robo Ditto him. I don't know about that.
I mean, he's trying to get rid of the weakest link first. I can't understand it.
Yeah, but like raw tagging into Robo, right? Like puts him at a structural disadvantage.
He didn't raw tag. That's nice.
Or what? Yeah. Sorry. Snapping in Robo puts him at a structural disadvantage, I feel like. But I mean, I think he just identifies that that's like the really weak link on Graham's team, right? So just like win via incoming 50-50s. Or head setup, that's also really good. Yeah, and because that's not brass, you have to close some space beforehand. Down backing and calling the assist that his opponent can down back. Very interesting strategy. Especially when you have good jump in multi-hits that can't get sawed. There we go.
Very good punish. Not a very good punish. Didn't get the link afterwards.
Oh yeah, you have to DP that if you want the kill. Oh, and the fucking disrespectful reset. Oh, yeah. Fuck. It fucked. Tried to disrespect him again. Wow, that didn't catch Gregor, really. I think he did it too early. Ooh, and the American reset actually fucking up his real reset. That sucks.
I still think he's got it. Maybe not this game, but I think he's got it.
Okay, I really don't get why he's not Gregoring there. It's a really that's a really like interesting fucking joke.
It's really strange.
That man's just dedicated to the actual DP input. Alright, I'm this much closer to $5. It's funny because I know Graham as a person, like I'd root for him probably like on a person-to-person level. I do not know who the fuck Ruffled is. This is the first time I've ever seen him play, but I want him. I'm rooting for him because
that's free sandwich so bad.
I don't think you can even buy a foot. I bought a sandwich today for $6.
It's like a $6 foot long these days. Is unfortunately.
I bought a sandwich today at work for $6, like because I forgot my lunch.
Damn.
Not even a sandwich. It's what can I buy? What's like the most degenerate thing I can buy for $5?
A hot dog, I guess? I don't fucking know.
A degenerate? Man, that's homophobic.
Is it? What the fuck?
Nah, I'm playing though. Damn, yo, you see him fucking beat out the buttons with the H. Luger? God damn. Okay, yeah, he's been going for that grab a lot.
I got the knockdown, closing his face. Getting close to the corner. And now we're throwing out the wrong Luger.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. See, look, what have I said? The consistency is just gonna win this match.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna get. I don't fucking know. That's $5. Well, there's $5 on the line.
I mean, Graham's winning right now, but he can't super. He doesn't know how to press corner circle forward in 2 punches. It's so tragic. You hate to see it. Yeah, just hard mace to DP, and Ruffle just not even paying attention that double's not even close to him. Yeah, I agree with killing the Parasol. That DP assist is like kind of babying him a lot, so like he needs to just get rid of it. We're gonna need to spend all 4 meter here though. Yeah. Oh, that was enough. What? Damn, that was literally last hit too. That was the last hit of Robo level 3.
Unfortunate that the snap opportunity is gone, but like, who cares? Robo's basically on 1 hit from kill anyway.
Like, and like solo Robo's not gonna cause you trouble. Like if you can keep your team relatively intact. And this combo could be enough to actually kill Philly if he can finish it. Oh, doing the baby version though.
2 minutes simple, I guess.
Oh, and
we still fuck it up.
You fuck it up. What's the point? Oh, that's a punish.
Grab punish. Who cares? Doesn't even matter.
He can taunt here. Yeah, dude.
Oh shit, it's happening. I don't know if that matters.
High enough that
oh my god, missiles. It actually mattered. It ate up all of the fucking kitten meowsles. What the fuck? Can you do that with level 3 or does it have to be level 5?
I think you can do that with level 3.
My brain is expanding.
Man, I dead thought Graham actually had the right idea there. That's like, I did not know that there was a solution to that. Good shit, Ruffle.
Nope,
Alright, really gonna Magnet here for the Oki? I don't agree, that's your only meter.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay.
I
didn't get the conversion afterwards, which is unfortunate.
I'm that much further from $5.
I mean, you're actually not any further away. Ruffle still only has to win 2 more.
You're closer, right? You're catching up to me.
True.
I'm the exact same distance from the finish line as you have run closer to it.
That does not mean you're closer further from the finish line.
It means I'm closer from it. Don't you know that actually when someone passes you in a foot race, they actually pull you backwards at the same time?
Like every anime I've ever seen. And also Arthur.
And also what?
Arthur, like the fucking kids show. There's like a weird like episode where it's entirely POV from Arthur's perspective, and he's like racing, and as like people dash past him, like it's like fish eyes like him farther and further away from them.
Thing. And no magnet there. I'm very confused by these magnet choices. Wow, gets the fucking tip of that sweep.
Oh
and American Reset.
American Reset. That's. Oh, okay. We're gonna actually let it rock. Okay. I guess you're gonna get the kill, so why not?
And then again, see, if there, that would have still killed, and he would have gotten the corner fully. I don't get the super decisions for Vespilia. Oh yeah, that's the day 1 cross up. I don't think that's gonna hit someone who also plays Robo. Damn. Frame trap hairball. Oh, but drops a conversion, and he even went for the easier one too with the jabs. Yeah, punish that. Nice job getting out of there. Oh wow, that was a hard read and a half. Again, like making all these hard reads with your last meter, like spending this meter really irresponsibly.
Meanwhile, Graham's not spending his meter at all. I mean, he's setting himself up for a really nice DHC for the second character.
I mean, like, Philia without spending the meter, or you could do that.
Yeah,
but I mean, like kill that Philia without spending the meter, and then he has like almost 5 meter to kill 1 character, and then be 2 characters to 1 on incoming. Like that's such a good situation.
It's not. He does not have it. Actually, it's a different one, not the same one.
Didn't have it anyway though. Yeah, well, that was the wrong time to match that. There was actually a guaranteed PBGC reversal in there.
Don't you want it after the third hit? I assume it's safest after the third hit. Are we talking about Robo's DHC? Like the DHC and the Robo?
PBG, the SSJ. There was a guaranteed SSJ punish in that parasol string.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Man, Graham was actually in a really good position to win this game. He kind of threw it.
Unfortunately.
Alright. I
thought we're not gonna giant sub. I think with giant sub SSJ that would have actually worked.
It's 3v3.
Unfortunate.
I mean, maybe you don't want to play full screen versus like Robo, but you don't want to play full screen versus Parasol with assist either.
What? How did the finish line get so far away?
True. Masaka. Nani kore? Right, I should commentate just purely in Japanese for my boy Graham.
Absolutely. We're bringing culture into the stream.
Minasan, yokozo, Skullgirls will be great da. I don't know anymore. You think I know specialized fighting game commentary terms for in
Authentic
Japanese?
Japanese right here. Let's go.
I know the word reset now is hosegiri. That's about it.
Hosegiri.
I didn't even know that. Pen had to fucking teach me that in college. Remember, like, he wrote it out for me, and I just, like, happened to be, like, my mom was, like, looking over my shoulder at the time. She's like, who are you talking to in Japanese? I'm like, don't worry about it. But I'm like, but by the way, do you know what this means? And he's like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's a nonsense word. Like,
oh, okay.
And
just a niche word.
she, like, cause, like, again, she, like, gave me the little translation. She's like the mid cutting? Like, what the fuck? Like, and I was like, yeah, I don't get it either. And it turned out it was just the term for reset.
That makes sense. Into the middle.
It doesn't like specifically mean that. Like Jose in that is used as a weird kanji, but
okay.
Yeah, okay. Ruffled kind of hitting his stride right now.
Graham.
Oh, but Robo's dead.
This is a way to turn around. This is a way to turn around. Come on, Graham.
Oh, that's actually really big too. Holy fuck.
I'm already paying for the prize money. Don't make me pay for Tempe also.
You didn't have to say yes.
I know. But then I feel like a bitch.
It's true. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh my god, that SSJ is gigantic.
Alright, let's go. 1 meter each, pretty close. Both, like, I think a touch and a half away.
Oh, he's backdashing! He backdashed so long!
Oh! Shit! We got the parry options select. Let's go.
Reset.
Oh, he got it.
I don't know if that's it, actually. He doesn't have enough strength. Yeah, I don't know if he can get it with just SSJ.
And we don't have giant step, unfortunately. Oh, well, we have it there! Let's go!
Why? Why? How'd you do sniper? That wouldn't have won you the game either. What? No, oh my god, why?
Let's fucking go!
The only way we can feel anything anymore when watching these tournaments?
Well, I mean, the only way I feel anything is by gambling.
Exactly.
I don't know if you were here for that. I may or may not have accidentally gotten into an illegal gambling ring in Chicago.
I heard some of it.
Yeah.
Why did you do Wake Up Sniper, man? God damn it, man.
Fucking worst move to chip someone out. She has to whip out her cell phone and make a phone call.
He had
order
like
lunch
half a
on
combo
fucking...
left. But also, like, there was, like, you saw how much fucking spaghetti was those last, like, 2 characters. Like, Ruffle fell apart after he got level 3.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, after level 3, it's just, like 2 bad points in neutral, and then boom, it was over.
Yeah, he got air grab, then he got slow reset, then he got reset again, and then, like, his Parasol just, like, lost the big band matchup somehow.
Alright, breath taken. Hurt is under control, probably. How are we gonna start this round? Okay.
Oh no, bad start. And he didn't call the DP assist while he's right next to him. That would have fucking exploded him. God damn it. God damn it. My fight money. My fight money.
I'm gonna make back that Tekken money one way or another.
$5 at a time. And he gets American reset by the standing short. God damn it. And he hard
Oh, nice block. Right.
And this is gonna be the one time Graham doesn't drop any of his combos and just like set plays him to death, I bet.
Yeah. This is actually one of the situations where I actually would have snapped Robo in just because Robo's not third in this situation. You tagged in the secondary. So,
and
like...
have safety. Okay, that's a good H. Luger. What the fuck? God damn it, man.
God, but you always Luger. No reason not to Luger.
Dude, the American, are you seeing?
That's twice.
How patriotic
I think both of them were counter hit too. It's fucking great.
Oh my god, he's just raw sawing on Oki, like, oh my god.
I think he just got played. I think Ruffles just wants me to take your money at this point.
This is a conspiracy against me, man. It's the only conclusion I can come to. Alright, good burst bait. No, you don't convert the burst bait!
Alright, look, we gotta look for a DHC. You have to do that.
That's a hard bait pillar.
And
but
we're
you just
not DHCing. Okay, we're gonna go for raw level 3 and it works. What were you doing?
He didn't even get counter hit. What the fuck is going on? And he can actually magnet this too. Yeah. Full combo. Oh no, he didn't hold it long enough.
It up.
Alright, there's only like 12 resets needed for Ruffle to take this game. Okay, never mind, he loses. God
Parcel
fucking
damage is
damn,
not
man.
nice. That was honestly a fun set. Mostly because of the money, but I am now $5 richer. The prize pool for this tournament has gone up by $5.
God damn it.
Y'all can thank Kenji for his generosity.
This is what I get for betting against my boy. Like, deadass, this is just karma.
True that.
God fucking damn it, man. I'm so mad.
Alright.
To be fair, I
Graham
didn't
sandwich with
expect-
a variant. Variant, get on in here. CCND washed.
You see how mentally guard broken this man got, like, over the course of this set? Like, this man just lost all sense of self. Like, this man, like, had this astral projected out of the set.
Graham, you
Like,
can have like
what-
2 minutes. You're fine for like 2 minutes.
Yeah, get some water, put on some deodorant, because I know you're sweating right now. Like... God damn it, man. Fuck. I'm just like scheming on like what's another good bet that I can like just break even on, but I don't even think of it. Because like we're not betting grand finals like 100%, and like this set's also like not a good bet either. Like no one's gonna take like either side of the action.
My favorite thing to bet money on is salty bets. I've lost hundreds of dollars and have won hundreds of dollars over salty bets. So if you want to flip a coin, I'm totally down.
They all squiggly mirror match you for $5.
I don't know, man. You lost 3 games in a row. You lost a whole tournament set when you were trying to mirror my team.
Only tournament set you've ever fucking taken off me in your life. All right, I'll fucking run this shit back. If I can't count on myself to be better at you than you at Skullgirls, then like there's a problem.
I mean, I beat you in... Yeah, that's true. I mean, like... Okay, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
Nah, man, I'm
Like,
just...
you gotta whip out the Puyo Tet just to bend things in your favor, you know?
Dude, okay, man, it's not my fault you can't play swap like a true... That's all I'm saying. Like, your scrub-ass can't play swap, that's all I'm saying. And I beat
TGM3
you.
or
I beat
bust.
straight. Fuck your fucking Null Pamino playing ass.
I don't use Nulpamino here. I'm playing the authentic, like, arcade thing.
Oh, you have an arcade. You have a TGM3 arcade cabinet in your house. Nah,
Not a
didn't
cab,
think so.
no, but
Didn't
it's
think
a-
so.
You got me. I'm a fraud. I
Mac-
totally would buy one if I could, I'm not gonna lie.
Probably can. It's probably just like way too expensive.
Yeah, they haven't made them in like 10 years.
Oh, really? They're collector's item.
Yeah.
TGM3. We're just both googling it now because this is part of our life we fucking come to. Oh yeah, there's literally just like forum threads. Like I don't think there's even like a real. Wow. Yeah, you can't even like source one. Which means like it's a seller's market too. So like someone could charge you 10K and like you have to play it. Graham, you got like 30. Okay, never mind. Cool.
I might
Yeah.
I don't know. I might just grab I have a spare Raspberry Pi. I might just like put TGM3 on there and just make a cabinet of my own if I'm bored. I'll save that for when I'm retired, I guess. I don't fucking know. Like in 10 years.
So upset.
Don't fucking mess with a gambling man. My hobby is mahjong. Our main game is fucking Mystery Tournament. Think I'm not a gambling man at heart?
God damn it. Ruffled, I hope you know you're banned from all future B-grade.
Yeah, I'm actually banned, as long as you keep winning me money.
Yeah, you've extracted, you've exploited him for capital already now, so you've nothing left to get out of him. So yeah, you're okay with him being banned too. So you have a mod and the admin of the stream saying you're banned. You're banned,
Not actually
dude.
banned, Ruffled. Thanks for joining us today. Also, like you
Don't get it
made
twisted.
it
Craig
all the
likes
way
to
into
do
top
that.
4. That's pretty cool. Good stuff. Good to see you.
God damn it. And then Gr8 had the audacity to just get fucking run over in the losers finals too. Man, at least put on. Man, at least
It's
do
game
well.
one. It's game 1. He got ran over in game 1 of the last set too.
Did he lose this set in winners side too?
Yeah, so now he gets a chance for run back. He died.
Man.
Was it 3-2, 3-1?
Oh, was it a
It was
close
3-2. So it was actually close.
I mean, 3-2 doesn't necessarily mean it's
It doesn't
close, but
necessarily,
I'll-
but it's the
I'll
only
give you that.
information we
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. I got hatred install combos though. Oh, never mind. Dude, we're Comcast cursing the fuck out of these drops.
Comcast has been sus. Like, real sus the last, like, 2 months. I don't know why.
What has?
It's Comcast.
Also, dude, you know how you know, like, I'm giving you too many ideas about Skullgirls? I fucking tuned into the Gr8 stream on Saturday and you're just flaming everyone up.
I didn't want to. It was like... I clarified myself like halfway through the stream where it's like, it's not that I think everyone's bad and they're wasting my time. I think it's more of a, I've seen you guys play better than this. I know you guys are better than this. What the fuck is going on? If it was one or two sets, that'd be fine. But literally every single person was not dropping a combo, or was not finishing a combo. And in like the second to last set, which is usually like, you know, like the later you go on the stream, like the better the players are. There were 7 dropped combos. I was counting just for the sake of like making a point. And there were 7 dropped combos in the first game of one of the sets. And it's just like, what? What's going on?
Alright, well, Graham actually won, so good shit to him.
Hot shit. Let's go. Tying it up 1-1. Is it tying up 1-1? No, he turned it around. This is same. This is still game.
Yeah, he got run over point versus point and then brought it back.
Good shit. Yeah, no. Like, I don't know. Like, for me, it's just like, players are never bad, players have problems. And if they address the right problems, they won't be bad anymore, in my personal opinion. And I mean, I'm not necessarily saying they'll be good. Like, I don't think they're going to be tournament ready. But like,
that's lightning saber flash advice if I've ever heard it.
Yeah, there's some fucking lightning saber flash shit because what he said is the fucking truth.
If you were just good, you wouldn't be bad, man. Like,
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Try to keep it cute, huh?
My little twist to that is that you don't have to be good to not be bad. I'm saying these players shouldn't have been bad, but for that one day they were bad, and it's unfortunate.
Is he gonna snap? Oh, burst bait. I might have snapped there, actually. That's a lot of red health on Robo. And you're at like a high on dizzy point. Oh, wow.
I guess he's trying to ingrain it in Gram, not to mash, because that is what 1 gram like 2 games now. The past like 3 or so sets.
And then he mashed. Alright, his assist is getting destroyed. I think he should still snap. And you know how rarely I advocate for snap, but that actually okay. Well, now you get big man's health and the red health on Robo. So never mind. What do I know?
So you know how you like always say like every Squigly goes for forward heavy punch, like they always do the double reset.
I say that?
Yeah, you used to say that a lot. Where it's like, why does every Squigly player like whenever they're resetting with forward heavy punch, they always do it twice to get like the second reset. It's like super predictable and they can always get mashed on.
Yeah.
For some reason, I think the same thing about double burst baits. For some reason, whenever a person goes for a double burst bait, the second one always hits. The second one always works. It's not like anything's changed. It's not like there was a reset in between or whatever. You go for 2 burst bait, it's like, they burst baited me. They don't want me to mash. I'll show them, and I'm gonna mash next time. And you just kind of get burst baited again.
Yeah. We're in losers finals, Dos Whales. Dawn is sitting winner side Grands. Yeah, dude, like, Graham's inability to do combos is, like, really fucking, like, just destroying him.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, consistency. We talked about this way in the beginning, right? Consistency is key.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. Cause, like, you saw how much more he actually had to win neutral versus Ruffled. Like that
yeah,
set,
absolutely.
like
there were, like,
close.
probably 3 less touches that were needed there if he was actually playing cleanly. And we're like
that set was relatively close until game 5, and Ruffled like maybe won neutral like 3 times.
mm-hmm.
Like that's like, it's so important to just be consistent.
Hell, that's why I'm garbage right now.
True. When are you gonna stop being garbage, man?
I'm working on it.
When are we gonna make some real fucking money, man?
We chose the wrong genre of games to make money, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Last time I was streaming, I was like, yeah, like, thank you, like, because I was like, thanks someone for following, and then I was like, yeah, like, obviously I'm never gonna make money streaming Skullgirls. Like,
It honestly always surprises me when fighting game players themselves ever make money from streaming. Like, apparently there's like at least like a nice paycheck supplement that you get, like if you're a pretty popular like top 3 player kind of thing.
I mean, apparently Hook can just like stream full time, and that's his job, and he moved out of the hood. Like, I don't know how the fuck he's, yeah, like Prime, and like the thing he's most popular for is fucking streaming Dragon Ball. Like, that's pretty crazy to me.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Dragon Ball does have like huge scenes, so I guess any consistent streamer is like could catch.
But I don't even think he's getting like even like 2K consistent viewers.
That's kind of crazy. What the fuck? How much money are
I'm like pulling that number completely out of my ass, but like I don't think like right like if it's like above 3,000, right, that's insanely good.
Yeah, for sure. For any game,
fighting games, right? But like in terms of like Twitch, that's like actually not that insane. Like and like any like moderately popular League of Legends streamer like pulls that shit, right?
Fucking Hearthstone will get like 15,000 streamers or 15,000 viewers and 15,000 streamers, honestly. But like no matter how impressive you are at a fighting game, like you're never gonna get hit break 2.5k really.
Yeah, like fighting games, like unless it's like a tournament stream, right? Like they're just kind of capped.
I mean, fighting games are property. It's always been that way. It's like when you're coming into this community, you gotta know it's like you're not in it for the money.
Again, unless you're like literally a top player who's gonna win mainstream fighting games, right?
Well, yeah, but like how you make money in tournaments is by winning multiple games, unless it's like a very, very mainstream game like Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, etc. Like I remember there was one time Sage got like top 3 in like 2 different games or something, and he walked out with like at a loss. Like he didn't even break even with the flight and hotel.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, you don't play in fighting games for money.
Yeah,
I guess that's not what it's for.
What's paying Sage's bills is that EG fucking sponsorship for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I assume, right? I don't know if he still does. He still have a day job? I don't know enough about him.
I think he quit once he got a sponsor. But I can't be sure.
I mean, good for him for sure. That's like living the dream.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like it's just like it's like fighting games is like very hard to do like professionally in comparison to like generic streaming or like content creation or you know, like tier 1 esports, quote unquote. Because it just seems like the money really isn't there in the amounts that it is for those other avenues.
Yeah. Games that are more accessible are the games that are going to make a lot of money because people want to be able to share their enjoyment of a game with somebody else. You were cutting out a lot. I think you were saying something.
Yeah, I was saying that, like, obviously those other avenues are much more crowded spaces also.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause now if you're like challenging League of Legends, like it doesn't matter because every like retired pro also streams and like has a following.
Mm-hmm.
So like just being good at the game isn't like even like it isn't even a requisite anymore, right? A lot of the top streamers aren't even like top level players necessarily.
Yeah. I mean, just like things that people like fucking what was it? What was the Harvest Moon ripoff that came out recently? Like not recently, like 3 years ago.
Stardew Valley?
Yeah, Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley had so many streamers that were filled with viewers, and it's just like for the first week only. It's like you're basically cashing out on the fact that this is a new game and it's popular. It's like a meme, or maybe like I mean, a lot of people genuinely enjoy the game, but like when I say meme, I mean like it was just the thing to play. It was the thing that everyone was playing, and like that's how people made their money. And like to this day, it's like there was this one guy. Who the fuck was it? There's this guy who literally says, "I'm gonna stop playing." Whatever the fuck he is, I think it's CSGO. He's gonna stop playing it as soon as people stop donating $500 every hour. And like, literally, he basically makes his audience pay him to keep playing the same game. It's dumb as fuck, but like, when there's a very easy to pick up game out there and lots of people play it, that's where your viewership is gonna be. Like, if a new popular game comes out that's cheap and a lot of players want to play it, like even if it's a random ass indie game like Sunless Sea, that's what people are gonna be playing because that's what makes money.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy, right? Like I mean, because like you're someone who has like a subscriber button and like I assume like a nominal amount of subscribers, right? Like, do you have any active subs right now?
No. Maybe?
Oh,
I don't know. Like, we usually have like 2 to 3 subs a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't have that many. We do have a lot of followers, but just not that many subscribers.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like, you know, like you're someone like who has like gotten donations, gotten subs, right? Like, and so like, and even then, right? It's like it's just such like a tenuous path. You know, it's like it's such like a difficult thing if you're not just gonna like try and do it full time, also, right? Because it's so crowded now with people trying to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is why we have office jobs.
I mean, I would. This is like one bit of boomer advice that I will still follow is I will not turn my hobby into a job. Because if it becomes my method of survival, I'm not going to be able to, A, do it as well as I normally would because I'm too focused on using it to survive, and B, it's going to become a source of stress rather than a source of stress relief. It's like the most boomer advice I've ever been given, but like it has been consistently true. So no matter what, like even if I was a super successful streamer, I would just not make that my full-time thing.
I personally disagree, but also I've heard both sides of advice from people who do the same shit. Like, so for those who don't know, I'm a competitive breakdancer, and a while ago, in 2009, I believe, yeah, Claws Out 4, there was this interview with 2 b-boys, one named Kid David, who you've probably seen in a bunch of advertisements now, because he's like a model and shit now, and there's one guy called Luigi, who he's probably in the background of a lot of music videos and movies that you've watched. And, it's 3-1, by the way. But,
Thank you.
But, like, they're actually like close friends. They're in the same crew. They have like won international shit together, and like one of them is like, yeah, you know, like I make my money doing this, but a lot of times I wish I don't, so I could get back to doing it for the love. And the other one was like, no, I love this. Like I just get to dance more. Like all I get to do is dance now, and I fucking love it because all I want to fucking do is dance. Like I have no furniture in my house because all I want to do is break. I like wake up, I break, and then I eat because I love it that much. And like these are 2 people who like live a pretty similar lifestyle, doing like the same thing, and they give like completely diametrically opposed advice. I think it's just different for different people about if you have like those passions as your hobby.
I mean, it's just different perspectives on different things. Like for me, I'm the son of a CPA, so the number one rule I've learned, and also as someone who has a very major gambling hobby, I definitely would say that a big rule of thumb is never put all your eggs in one basket. So I right now have 3 jobs, and like that's totally fine. Like 2 of which are my own companies. So like I know the best way to generate revenue and the best way to sustain myself in the long term is gonna be not singling in on a single thing. Does that mean I can't give my all on some of the stuff? Yeah, maybe a little bit. It means I can't work 14 hours a day for my main job, but it also means that I have 3 things to balance instead of 1, which is honestly better.
Yeah, I'm just like, again, like I disagree, but also, you know, I'm someone who's too chicken shit to take like the bet on himself, right? Like I didn't even try to go to music school. I didn't like, you know, like I've never tried to dance full time, right? So like, you know, I can say all
major, and I definitely didn't because of money. So I totally get you.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, like that's another example where it's like I don't want music to be my source of income because I know that's gonna be such a fucking hassle. So I'd rather do music as like a hobby, and I do.
Yeah, it just sucks that I started hanging out in all those spaces in college, and I just got so jealous of fucking everyone I was around. But I got to listen to some amazing music and meet some fucking really cool people, so, you know, positive. But I wish I just could have been one of them, you know?
I totally get that feeling. As dumb as it sounds, I kind of wish I could be one of the people that were fucking laid off, because, like, I don't need a major source of income right now to survive. So, like, just being able to do nothing for fucking 3 months would be fantastic.
Full-time Skullgirls player!
Fuck that. Although I would be improving a lot more quickly, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, you would. It's in the PowerPoint, man.
Just gotta put in the work.
But yeah, if I were to take some sort of like hobby full time, it would not be fighting games. That's 100%.
That's a good call.
Or if I did, I'd have to like move back to Japan, hope they would reinstate my citizenship, and then like get a pro license.
Do you have a preference for when in Japan you would stay? Like your hometown? Or
One, I was not born there, so I have no
when
hometown.
I say hometown, I mean like your family's hometown, like where you would probably recognize people from traveling.
No, because no one in my family lives there anymore, and it's, I would just live in Tokyo, probably. Tokyo or, Kobe.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't live in, like, Yokohama or anything like that.
Yeah, that wasn't much of a side switch. It'd be too late.
But yeah, like, most people I know live in Tokyo, and then I know a couple people who live in Osaka, so... But yeah, like, yeah, either middle or West Coast Japan would be the coolest. But I don't know, I was actually, like, thinking about it, like, not going there and becoming a fighting game pro, but moving to Japan a couple times.
Oh, yeah?
Like, me and my girlfriend even, like, talked about it, but, like, it's just so hard, because, you know, I don't look Asian, is the problem. Although, because I have birthright, or I had birthright citizenship there, like, it'd be really easy for me to do a couple things, like, legally, that, is very hard for, like, foreigners to do there. But, yeah, it's like not being like natively fluent in the language, not not looking Asian is yeah, that type of thing. Like it'd be hard. Because I don't want to be one of those like fucking like gaikokujin who moved to Japan and like they like teach English or do some like weird ass freelance job and they pretty much are just there to like walk around like Shibuya every now and then, like. It's like, okay, like, so you don't interact with anyone really because you don't speak the language and you're making no real attempt to, like. Yeah. And it's so like, well, what's the fucking point then? You're literally just there to like be a full-time tourist.
Yeah.
And maybe that doesn't appeal to me because I am like Japanese and like am culturally Japanese, but like. I don't know. I don't even see how that's one of those things where I don't understand the appeal.
As a weeb who really, really likes Japan, I definitely would never want to be a full-time tourist, as you put it. Like, I can't imagine moving there for that, and there are people who do that, and I always question why the fuck they do that. So, like, I don't think it's just because you're Japanese. Like, there's some sort of illogic to it.
Yeah.
By the way, for anyone who wants the bracket, because there seems to be some sort of confusion, you can type !bracket. It takes you to the GG8 page, and you can just pick the top tournament, which is 155.
Also, Graham doing like better than I thought, but also if Don gets in trouble at any point, he can just switch to a like point character that he actually plays.
Also true. I mean, it depends on how much he wants to commit, because like it wasn't Aeroshire. There was one other player who played solo band, but often he would like commit because like it wasn't the team, it wasn't his main team by any means. He was playing solo band, but he was like, no, I'm committed. I'm only playing this as the tournament.
Yeah, like you're gonna do. Yeah, like if I were to enter this tournament, like I would play Peacock the entire time, right? Like, because that would be the point. But like Don's actually trying to win, right? So like Don will switch off if he like needs to. You know what I mean? I thought there was a match there too. Okay, 1-1.
Good shit.
I don't know, where would you live if you moved to a like foreign country?
Switzerland.
Sort of got it. Okay, I was gonna say if you say like Mumbai, I was gonna just smack the shit out of you.
India. I don't want to go there. I mean, I've been there and I see there's some sort of appeal to it. Like I get why some people like it. To me, there's zero appeal. I have no desire to stay there. Like I respect it as a country enough, I guess. But that is not where I want to live. If I was going to live somewhere that wasn't America, it was probably Switzerland.
Yeah, as someone who's probably been there more recently than you, yeah, hell yeah, fuck India.
It's pretty rough right now out there.
Also, yeah, it's like there right now. It's pretty, but like, assuming the pandemic ends. Switzerland's cool, and like you can just not learn German or French.
Yeah, no.
And still be fine.
Like 5 different languages there, English included, and it's totally fine.
Yeah.
They also accept like 5 different currencies there, and it's totally fine.
Yeah. Like I met this one German dude once who was like living in Switzerland because apparently they'll like pay you to like learn the language or something like that. And he's like
hilarious.
And he's like, dude, like so like he's like essentially studying abroad there, but like as a grown ass adult. And like, and he's like, dude, it's so hard to learn the language because like as soon as I fuck up, or sorry, it wasn't a German guy, it was a British guy. He's like, as soon as I fuck up, they immediately launch into perfect unaccented English, just to like accommodate me. And it's like I just like can't practice shit. And I'm like, that's hilarious.
That's kind of sucks. Yeah. You can go to some places. There are some places like oh fuck, what was it called? I'm like blanking out on the names. I haven't been there in like 5 years, but like there are some places where it is cultural enough where it's like not everyone speaks fluent English, but you have to go to like the right places. Like you're not gonna be able to go anywhere like majorly urban.
Yeah.
Giesenplatz? I think it was Giesenplatz. Is where like they spoke good English but not perfect. And then if you like went to like a watch store around the corner, like they barely need the language.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been to Europe. It seems like it's cool.
It's a pretty cool place.
You know, all of Europe, you know? It's just one thing.
Size distortion is real.
Oh man, he tried to mash an air reset. Oh, he gets a scoop.
Hey, I'm about to take the lead here.
But I don't know what he's doing here. I don't get it. He just did barrel loops into super.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he just really wanted the health lead and maybe play something after that, but he didn't even get the health lead. I thought so. I thought he would get it too, though.
You're -5 after car. I don't get it.
Yeah. On hit? Wait, you're -5?
Uh-huh.
I guess on block you're beyond minus.
Yeah.
Wow. I knew it was like... I knew it was bad, but I didn't think it was unsafe. Or I mean like borderline unsafe, I should say.
Yeah, it's not your turn.
That's fucking crazy. So that means with a 2-frame input, or a 2-frame window, Bella can get a counter hit on a car on hit.
What do you mean?
Because Bella has a 4-frame grab.
Well, no, because you like get launched and you have to tech, but...
Oh, okay.
Is this enough? I think it's enough. Graham with the lead. Damn, with 3 seconds left, too.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, I was playing Peacock versus him. Games were taking so long because a Peacock and a Robo who don't know what they're doing. Oh my god, dude.
So many fucking people in chat just saying finish the combo and like thank god when he finally finished it.
People know what's up, but also can I get some people's champs in chat for Graham right now? Spam the Bobby Scarface. Yeah, let me get some fucking people's champs for the boy Graham. Ugh. Yeah, this is a way more competitive set than I would have thought.
Yeah.
But again, Don's not playing a real team yet.
I mean, Graham's probably also feeling himself a little bit. Like, he fumbled really hard against, like, in one of the previous sets, and then, like, he cleaned himself up, and he's riding the wave, like, calmed himself down, kept on riding the wave, he's still here. So, like, he's not playing better than he's ever played before by any means, but, like, he is getting the hits that he needs. And if he can follow through it a little bit more, then, like, no one has a set on his hand.
Oh yeah, see, he switched to the Bella Parashell.
Wants to win from winners, I guess.
Yeah, still sticking with the Fortune though, which has by far been his weakest character.
That's probably why
But
he's
man,
Fortune.
but man, 3v3, it doesn't matter if you do these dog shit ass combos. Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I tried to do the fuzzy burst bait.
Nice. Oh, right there. Dawn didn't jump there.
Oh, he trip guarded that shit. What the fuck? You see that? Think the active frames just ran out. Yeah, see, Dawn's rushing in too fast for the HA train to not get dead zoned. Wow, do you see that fucking retreating medium punch hit?
I actually looked away.
It might have been a rollback artifact, but it tries to cheese him with the dust mix-up. Oh, but this should be a dead fortune. And health's relatively even, and meter should be relatively even too. Yeah. I mean, this is good. This is good because also you can just set up, right? Get like one mine down so they can't run at you, or build 3 heads. I don't agree with this. Nope. Bella can just run at you. Why'd you try to grab? He's still in the air. You could have got the 50-50 on the jump, or not a 50-50, but it's a mix-up.
You're really trying to play keep away so hard right now.
I mean, it's decent.
All right.
Decent against Bella because she really has to commit to a lock and load, right? Especially if you're never doing H. Oh, and he gets this shit. He can kill Bella here if he wants to spend like a lot of meter.
Is that enough? That should be enough.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay. You still got 2 minutes.
Problem is,
Almost
that's pretty hard. Did you see? Oh yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
Oh, but he doesn't get the conversion.
Okay. Yep. Grab pickup.
No, but he also hasn't combo once today.
That's true. Also true. He's literally never done the corner combo.
And Robo's dead because he didn't have to do that. And now
that
he's
was not a good PvGC.
Yeah. Oh my god, accidental parry.
There we go.
On purpose.
Okay, we can't pick up. It's too far. Okay, that's dead. It's fucking dead.
Finish it. Bracket reset? Question mark.
Holy
Bracket reset.
Shit. Okay, we got a bracket reset.
Yo, Graham, if you win the tournament, $5 of those dollars are mine. just by the way. Get the people's champs in the chat for Graham motherfucking sandwich.
Holy shit. Dawn getting a run for his money. That's fucking crazy.
Also, both players being the proper gentlemen and resetting the scores. Thank you.
I was just about to say thank you so much for whenever there's a bracket reset. For those guys who don't know online tournament standard,
it's so messy on a reset when there's no 3-0.
Yeah, it's you. Please, always reset the bracket.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so this guy's playing a 4 and this guy's playing a 6. It's like, man, I can't keep track of that.
If you just leave the lobby, then rejoin, you reset the scores, it makes everything more convenient for everybody. It's okay if you don't, but I don't appreciate it when you don't.
Okay, so the question is, does Dawn switch off a fortune point? Oh, looks like he didn't. Never mind. Loading screen gave it away. Really? He just is not going to play Eliza Parasol point at all. Like, he's not going to play Eliza, Parasol, or Squiggly point. He's just not going to do any of that.
What was the first team he played? Wasn't it this team, or was it a different team?
Yeah, he's played this, and then he's played the one we just saw for 1 game.
Okay. I think he probably thought about it, and then it was just like, nah, I'm gonna play my main team if I'm like down 0-2 here or something.
Maybe, because obviously he's not above switching teams. Like, that's been established. It's not because he's trying to practice his team specifically. Oh, damn. That's a big momentum shift. Yeah, like, see, the Squiggly's actually the obstacle here. You know, like, if he can kill the Squiggly, that's the entire game.
Alright, this is how it starts.
Does he got the cool combo? No. Oh my god, counting
reset. We can make that work.
He could have made that work, he didn't cancel fast enough. That could have comboed. Yeah, the beam just goes through the SBO.
Yeah, beam pieces. It's so dumb. The only exception to the whole beam piercing thing is Gr8, and I don't understand how that works at all.
Probably just a hard-coded exception.
Yeah.
RoboTrain's kind of OD. Guess who you have to thank for that? The answer's Fakey Fingers, but I want to say me.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Crank, are you starting to believe me about Robo A-Train? Not that you didn't already.
I definitely already believed you about Robo A-Train. This team is dumb good.
Because I've given you the real proof.
You show, yeah, I mean, that's all it takes, right? You show me why she's good, and I'm like, oh shit, alright, I guess I can't argue.
But given what you've seen this set, right, and then given what you know about the potential of this shell, like,
yeah,
like,
this is like
what,
half of what she can do. Like, you could have done so much more. The head utilization is only to make things safe instead of for the damage. Like, I know how much more this could be doing. Well, not anymore because Robo's dead, but still. No. I mean, this is neither here nor there, but I still need to find out if, like, from you, if the squiggly mid-screen, what's it called, charge route that you gave me, the Liver Mortis one, I don't think it's universal.
it might not work on Painwheel, but it definitely works on all weights at the very least.
Are you sure?
I've done it on Philly, I've done it on Parasol, and I've done it on Double.
I give him more chances, but like I've spent probably multiple hours on it now, and I still can't get past the A-Train part. Like I just assume I'm doing something horribly wrong.
It's hard as fuck. Like seemingly, like the position that Band like anchors himself to when he comes out, like I don't know what determines it, but like sometimes Squiggy's like way behind him, and sometimes she's like right on top of him, and I don't know what the fuck causes it.
Yeah,
it's hard as
narrow
fuck.
down what causes it, but like I can't get it consistently to be one thing or the other, and it's hard as fuck. So I just kind of like often started learning other shit because I'm just like I can't fucking get this. This is fine. I'll wait for later.
Yeah, let's not learn the most common combo that you do. Right, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want 9.8 mid screen. I feel it. And yes, that typing was me pulling up the document so I could look up how much damage it did. I know you were thinking it, I just wanted to confirm it for you. Wait a minute. Okay,